your Mingus Marauders are on the air. Mingus Marauder Football is proudly sponsored by Gettle's High Desert Mechanical, offering solutions for your comfort. Northern Arizona Healthcare, improving health, improving people. And Suzy Q Market, the best road trips start at Suzy Q. Mingus Marauder Football is also brought to you by these fine businesses. Jackson Hewitt Rice Accounting, with locations across Northern Arizona. Larry Green Chevrolet, the people place. And Tiffany Construction, knowledge and experience to bring your project to reality. Radio sponsors of the Marauders on AM 1600, 96.3 FM, and online at vertivalleytv.com include All Price Insurance. Call 634-2311 to get your quote. Taylor Waste, service tailored to your needs. Yavapai College, you can, we can, together. And Rock Zoo Screen Printers, where clothing comes to rock. And now we go out to the press box for Philip Catalfamo and Nick Yatsinko.
We are live under the lights at Bright Field for tonight's Friday night matchup as the Prescott Badgers travel to take on your Mingus Union Marauders. I'm Philip Catalfamo, happy to have you along with me here on Verde Valley TV and KYBC. It is an interesting night here as we are on for the game here for senior night. A lot of these players getting recognized here tonight along with friends and family. A couple other programs also being recognized as well. So congratulations to the Mingus Union seniors. We'll talk about that when we come back on the other side of this break. We'll get you previewed for the football game right here on Verde Valley TV and KYBC. Pregame show just starting.
People often refer to Larry Green Chevrolet as the people place. Keeping that reputation is a priority in the community and with every customer that comes through the door. Larry Green Chevrolet, we're better and we'll prove it. If you're in the market for a new or pre-owned car, truck, van, or SUV, you'll find our selection extensive and the sales team professional and courteous. Visit Larry Green Chevrolet just off Highway 260 next to Walmart or LarryGreenChevrolet.com.
Yavapai College has 6 campuses and centers in Sedona, the Prescott area, and the Verde Valley. With more than 100 degree and certificate programs, YC has what you need to jumpstart your academic journey. Our athletics teams are some of the best in the nation, and we have plenty of student-led clubs, organizations, and activities. Our full-time student discount makes YC the most affordable option in Arizona for a full-time student. Learn more today at yc.edu.
Since 1925, Tiffany Construction has worked with developers and local and federal government to build, expand, and improve infrastructure, roads, drainage systems, and subdivisions. From concept to completion, the Tiffany Construction team provides a full complement of construction services and state-of-the-art delivery methods customized to fit your needs and budget. They're Arizona's longest tenured family-owned and operated civil contractor and proudly serving the Verde Valley since 1991. Tiffany Construction, knowledge and experience to bring your project to reality.
2 things we can count on every year:
a new set of tax rules and great weather here in Northern Arizona.
Jackson Hewitt Tax Service, locally owned and operated by Lewis Rice since 1997, is here for you all year long.
Your neighborhood Jackson Hewitt Tax Office will help you in all of your taxing situations.
Electronic filing is always free with your tax preparation at Jackson Hewitt Tax Service.
Get more in return. Call 1-800-234-1040 for an office near you.
Choose precision. Choose innovation. Choose robotic-assisted knee and hip replacement. Choose Northern Arizona Healthcare.
Choose the region's most comprehensive heart program. Choose care close to home. Choose world-class surgeons. Choose Northern Arizona Healthcare.
Want to welcome you back to the pregame show here on KYBC and Verde Valley TV. It is senior night here at Bright Field. Philip Catalfamo, happy to have you along with me. A quick shout out to Macy Mathis of the cheer team, Isaac Reynolds of cross country, Allison Davila of sports medicine, Maggie Acuna of sports medicine. Oh, sorry, finger stuck here. Cassidy Vergara of sports medicine, and of course, Camber Delahaye for sports medicine as well. If you are watching on Verde Valley TV, you're seeing these students being recognized for their senior achievements. Of course, the year is not done yet. There's still a lot of school year to be done, but a lot of these kids going on to either college, going on to a vocational training, going on to technical schools, going on to just life in general, and we wish all of them the best of luck. It is a very exciting time, as somber as it is, because, of course, it is the final time that these players will get an opportunity to have their senior night here at Bright Field in front of all these wonderful fans, and the football players will be getting recognized here shortly. The Mingus Union Marauders coming off of a loss against Lee Williams on October 29th at home, 49-31. They're looking for a victory here tonight. We've had a week off, but we're back here for senior night inside the cave, well, hopefully the Marauders are able to find a victory in that game against Lee Williams. Zach Harrison, 14 for 28, 194 yards passing, 11 carries, 12 yards on the ground, and 1 touchdown for the senior quarterback. Hunter Perkins also contributing on the ground and through the air. Angelo Alvarez having himself a night as well, 12 carries, 110 yards, and 2 touchdowns on the ground for Alvarez in that loss against Lee Williams on October 29th. But we're here, and the Marauders are looking for a victory on senior night. You can see Kyle Ramirez there being recognized alongside some friends and family. Kyle Ramirez, a late fixture to the Marauder football team. He's really found himself a role on the offense and on the defensive side, so it's nice to see Ramirez being recognized for his achievements along with a few other teammates as well. You can see, I believe that's Marcus Bueno coming down and getting his recognition as well. The Marauders looking for a victory here tonight. Like I mentioned, they're coming off of a loss against Lee Williams. They're facing the Prescott Badgers, and the Badgers themselves are coming off of a loss as well. A tough loss last Friday to Bradshaw Mountain, the eventual 2021 4A Grand Canyon Region champion Bradshaw Mountain Bears. They were able to get a victory last week, 24-6 against the Prescott Badgers, whereas, like I mentioned, the Marauders looking for a victory here after coming off of a loss. Taking a look at some of the rankings here, as again we continue our senior night festivities at Mingus Union High School. There's a lot on the line right now for the Prescott Badgers. They're coming in currently at number 10, which technically puts them at number 8 because the top 2 teams go into the open division, and you've got, after that, well, you just kind of keep going from there. So Prescott comes in at 10, looking for a win here tonight against Mingus Union without their quarterback, Alex Vaughn, without a few other players as well. So Coach Collette is going to be throwing everything but the kitchen sink at the Marauders defense here tonight. We'll see who lines up a quarterback for the Prescott Badgers in this one. Bradshaw Mountain, they're currently at home taking on Micah Mountain tonight. You can catch that game on KKLD The Cloud. Jackie Bessler and Jarrett Kane on the call for you on that one. They're looking for a victory here. They'd love to change their luck in the rankings right now. They're in at number 12. Lee Williams coming in at number 16, right on the bubble. Right now a playoff team, but with a loss tonight, could be a little tough for Lee Williams to stay in that playoff bubble. Just outside of the playoffs right now is the Coconino Panthers. They're looking for a win tonight as well. You scroll down a little bit more, 26, the Flagstaff Eagles, and number 40, the Mingus Union Marauders. So nice to see some representation in the playoffs, like we mentioned with Prescott, Coco, Lee Williams, Bradshaw, those 4 teams all vying for a playoff spot right now. Like I mentioned, the Prescott Badgers looking for a victory after a tough, close loss against the Bradshaw Mountain Bears last Friday, 24-6. Alex Vaughn, the junior quarterback in that game, unfortunately taken out late in that game. He is currently, I believe, just getting back to his full strength and his full health. So we wish Alex nothing but a speedy recovery, and hopefully Coach Collette will have him when the playoffs get started. But Vaughn in that loss last week against Bradshaw, 6 for 12, 95 yards passing, 5 carries, 6 yards on the ground. Cody Leopold, who will be playing tonight, he was another big runner for the Prescott Badgers all season long. The defense for Bradshaw able to keep the ground attack of the Badgers. Pretty quiet, 60 yards on 22 carries for Leopold. Really could not get anything going. Found himself a goal line score a little bit later in the game. The only scoring done for Prescott in that loss against Bradshaw. Jake Hilton also finding some receiving yards, 2 receptions, 47 yards passing. And, of course, their defense, Leopold, 14 total tackles, 10 assisted, 4 solo, and 1 sack. Like I mentioned, of course, Prescott currently vying for a playoff spot, having lost that region title game against Bradshaw last week. So Prescott and Coach Collette are fighting hard for a playoff spot, whereas the Mingus Union Marauders would love nothing more than to play spoiler and possibly bump down Prescott from a potential home game as they start the playoffs, and instead they might be looking for one on the road. There is another Mingus Union Marauder getting recognized. As again, it is senior night here at Mingus Union High School. Do want to welcome you back to the broadcast. That is Avery Romero on your screen right now if you're watching on Verde Valley TV. A lot of these kids getting an opportunity to continue their education, continue their just schooling in general, or whatever, wherever it may take them, their lives in general. So like I mentioned, best of luck to the Mingus Union seniors as well as the Prescott seniors as well. You can see down there Anthony Islis, who was a big contributor to the Mingus Union Marauders for the past 3 years at the varsity level. He's been playing for 4, but Islis joined, of course, by his father, his mom, his grandfather, and his sister. So wonderful to see the support there, the Islis family down there supporting Anthony in his senior year. He's going to be a big loss on the Marauder offensive line, but the Marauders really do have a nice plethora of young guys, one of which, of course, the sophomore Isaiah Lathan, and the other sophomore in, oh man, where is his name? It's Latham and Leckington is another one who will find his way on the, Nicholas Schote, there we are. Nicholas Schote was the other one that might be handling those positions there. So Islis in 3 years at the varsity level, and he loves hunting and fishing. We usually see their team photos, and Anthony was wearing his hunting hat, so makes a lot of sense. He would want to work in fabrication or on the pipeline welding. So very interesting career choice for Anthony Islis. Hopefully he's able to get it done. Eduardo Grijalva, joined, of course, by his mom, his stepdad, his manager and girlfriend, Sophia Morfin. That's funny. Eduardo also plays baseball. He's been playing varsity football for a year, been playing the sport of football for 2. His favorite person or athlete that he admires is Will Smith, the actor, or potentially the Los Angeles Dodgers catcher, but I doubt that. Favorite class was economics, and he's looking forward to going to community college and work. He says he wants to work and see where life takes him. So, well, God bless you, Eduardo. Hopefully that that gets done for you. Joseph Frudenreich here getting celebrated. Like we mentioned, it is senior night, so you're seeing a lot of these Mingus Union Marauder seniors being celebrated here tonight. A little bit of an extended pregame show, and you can see Joseph Frudenreich down there as well, down there with his mom, with his grandfather, grandmother, his sister, his 2 brothers, and his girlfriend. So very nice to see that they are all showing support for Joseph. He's another guy, what he wants to do after high school is get rich. And I'll tell you what, man, I'm trying as well. If you find the secret, let me know. But congratulations to Joseph Frudenreich, another guy who's kind of come on a little bit later to this Marauder football team. And he's been a welcome addition on the offense and defensive side. So it's great to see Frudenreich getting his recognition as well. You got Anthony Rodriguez behind him. Rodriguez is his first year playing at the varsity level. He's been playing the sport for 2. It's most memorable moment when the whole team will jam to music in the locker room and start singing. And yeah, who doesn't love that? I mean, that's where you build that team camaraderie before the game starts, is really inside the locker room where you got all your buddies, hooting and hollering and playing some music and getting ready for the game. He wants to go to school for business and get his real estate license. That is a very big market right now. So if you're potentially in the market for a house, I'd say maybe in the next 5 to 6 years, maybe you should contact Anthony Rodriguez, who might be looking at becoming a real estate agent. Behind him is, of course, Angelo Alvarez. I mean, what can you say about Alvarez that hasn't already been said? He's had a phenomenal senior year. Anthony, of course, has been playing football for 3 years. He's been playing it at the varsity level for 3 and has really made his his presence known, especially this season. You know, Angelo was used a little bit more as a defensive player in his first and second years, and it wasn't really until this year, and that's Austin Worf on your screen, but Angelo should be coming up here soon. But, you know, Alvarez really this season has just come out of nowhere. You look at his best games. On the defensive side in 2019, that game against Mojave, 10 total tackles, 7 solo, 3 assisted. You go back the year later against Flagstaff last season in 2020, 14 total tackles, 10 solo, 4 assisted. And then, of course, Alvarez's best offensive game came this year, one of many. The Flagstaff game is another one that for sure deserves a lot of recognition, but his Bradshaw Mountain game was incredible. 17 carries on the ground, 169 yards on the ground, 3 rushing touchdowns for Angelo in that game against Bradshaw this season, 4 receptions, 102 yards, 1 touchdown, and 115 kick return yards for Angelo Alvarez in his best game this year. So, again, you know, Angelo may not necessarily be the guy on the screen right now, but Alvarez will be getting his recognition here soon. I believe that is Emmett Smith right now. Getting his recognition as well. Of course, the Marauders missing Smith. He got hurt in that Coconino game. But it is senior night here at Mingus Union High School. As the Marauders get their recognition, we get started. And very soon we will have the opening kickoff of this football game right here as the Mingus Union Marauders take on the Prescott Badgers. It is the pregame show here on KYBC and Verde Valley TV. We'll keep getting you ready for this one right here. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
I'm Chris.
And I'm Tandy, owners of Taylor Waste.
We're homegrown in the Verde Valley and nearly your last local choice.
We want to be your first choice for residential and small business garbage service.
Get a free month service when you make the switch to Taylor Waste.
And enjoy monthly service as low as $16 per month.
Visit TaylorWaste.com for more information.
Or to start service, call Taylor Waste at 649-2662.
Taylor Waste, service tailored to your needs.
All Price Insurance on Main Street in Cottonwood is your local insurance provider for personal and commercial insurance. Call and compare 23 insurance companies for home, health, auto, RV, motorcycle, boat, or ATV. Specialty insurance and insurance bonds are no problem at All Price Insurance. Call or visit All Price Insurance today.
The Suzy Q Market is the most convenient stop for road trips with 1,500 beverage selections and plenty of snacks. And save on fuel with the Marathon Make It Count reward program. The Suzy Q drive-thru window is the most convenient way to stop for those essentials on the way home.
Road trips start here with something for everyone.
At Suzy Q.
Shop local first, always.
Go Marauders!
Starting in the late 1920s, Grandpa Gettle and his brothers laid the groundwork for what would become a family legacy. Almost 100 years and 100 patents later, Gettle's High Desert Mechanical continues to raise the bar of quality heating, cooling, and plumbing products and services in the Verde Valley.
Call Gettle's High Desert Mechanical Heating, Air Conditioning, and Plumbing at 567-2200 or online at GettlesHDM.com, providing solutions for your comfort. Don't settle, get Gettles and go Marauders!
You're going to love the new interactive website from Roxu Screen Printers. Now you can create your custom t-shirt design online. Simply choose a t-shirt or hat style, easily upload your logo, or create the perfect design. Workwear, tees, uniforms, polos, and caps. And let's not forget those special occasion tees, all designed online by you. Go to ROKZOO.com, Roxu Screen Printing in Cottonwood, where clothing comes to rock. 24/7 at the all-new Roxu.com.
It is senior night here on KYBC and Verde Valley TV as we get you ready for the start of kickoff as the Mingus Union Marauders take on the Prescott Badgers. I'm Philip Catalfamo. Happy to have you along with me here. A lot of seniors being recognized out on the field tonight. Their final game in front of these home fans and the final game of the 2021 season for the Mingus Union Marauders, as unfortunately they will not be making the playoffs. However, they could play spoiler and really ruin the current rankings for the Prescott Badgers as they they vibe for a little bit of a better playoff spot. They're currently sitting at number 10 in the rankings, and they would love a victory here tonight. Taking a look at some of the other games going on around the region, some other games that do have some playoff implications. First and foremost, Bradshaw Mountain, our 2021 4A Grand Canyon Region champs. They are at home against Micah Mountain tonight. We'll get you an update on that. Again, that game is on KKLD The Cloud. Jackie Bessler and Jarrett Kane on the call for that one, and his senior night as well for the Bears. So congratulations to the Bradshaw Mountain Bears on their senior night. Another game that's real interesting here is Coconino and Flagstaff. They are in the Dome at NAU, and Coconino really would love a win against their crosstown rival, whereas the Flagstaff Eagles are coming into the same position the Mingus Union Marauders are currently in, which is, well, we may not be going to the playoffs, but we could very much ruin the current ranking spot for the Coconino Panthers, who are kind of just on the outside looking in at number 18 in the rankings. And then, of course, Lee Williams at Deer Valley. The Volunteers would love another victory, this time coming against Deer Valley on the road, and they're another team who's looking to improve their current standings within the 4A conference rankings. And a win tonight against Deer Valley will do that for Lee Williams. Again, Micah Mountain at Bradshaw Mountain, Coconino at Flagstaff, Lee Williams at Deer Valley. And, of course, tonight's game, Prescott at Mingus Union High School on senior night. You can see Freddie Jimenez down there getting his recognition as well. But getting back to this game, the Mingus Union Marauders and the Prescott Badgers have been battling together against each other for several years now, as we take a look at our first and last regarding the matchup between these two teams. Their first meeting came in 1987, a 27-10 loss in the second round of the playoffs. The Mingus Union Marauders lost to Prescott, their first ever matchup coming in the playoffs. How exciting is that? Again, the Prescott victory in that one. Their head-to-head regular season matchup, 13-11-1. That is overall an advantage for Mingus in their 26 matchups, or their 26 battles together, however you want to call it. But 13 wins for the Mingus Union Marauders in that one. Their first win coming in 1990, a 34-18 victory there. You can see Angelo Alvarez getting his recognition as well. Alvarez really been exciting this season. We're hoping for some more fireworks here tonight as he ends his 2021 career at Mingus Union High School here tonight. So hopefully he'll be able to find a victory. He'll be able to find a win alongside some family and friends. Again, some ties for the matchup with Prescott and Mingus Union. Came in 1992, a 21-21 tie between these two teams. Like I mentioned, they've only matched up once in the playoffs in 1987, and the last time these two teams faced off was on the road at Bill Shepherd Field. Myself and Nick Yatsinko were freezing our butts off on the visitor side at Bill Shepherd Field at Prescott High School. But a very, very fun matchup was that one, a 43-35 victory for Prescott in that loss last season. You can see Zach Harrison, a staple of the Mingus Union offense right there, getting his recognition as well. A very bittersweet ending. I mean, it's great that these guys are getting an opportunity here to play in front of these fans, but it's tough that it's going to be the last time that we'll get a chance to see these guys out in these uniforms here tonight. So hopefully they'll get a victory. I got a chance to speak with Zach on my program Off the Bench. Zach currently looking at GCU and NAU. I was talking with his dad, Rob. There are some options for Zach regarding football. So wherever Zach happens to take his education or take his football playing career, hopefully he goes somewhere and is found with a lot of success, whether it be at a smaller school or whether it be at Grand Canyon University or Northern Arizona University. So best of luck to Zach Harrison. Like I mentioned, has really been a fixture on this Marauder offense really since he took over at the quarterback position in 2019. You want to take a look at some of his best games. I mean, that game against Mojave, you want to talk in terms of touchdowns, 13 for 18 in 2019, 191 yards through the air, 3 touchdowns for Harrison, 1 interception with a 72% completion rate. He comes back the next year against Coconino, 7 for 8, 93 yards, 1 touchdown, and 87 57% completion rate. Zach not necessarily throwing the ball too much in that Doug Provenzano offense. But here in 2021, Zach's game against Alhambra, 6 for 7, 115 yards, 85% completion rating, 2 touchdowns for Harrison, 4 carries, 17 yards, 2 rushing touchdowns for Zach in that game against Alhambra. That was his best game of the season this year. So, looking at Zach's season statistics, we'll take a look at a few other players we didn't get a chance to talk about. But Zach Harrison's season statistics right now, 79 completions on 149 attempts. That gives him a 53% completion rating, at least up until tonight. 1,222 yards through the air. He's averaging about 15.5 yards through the air, 9 passing touchdowns, 3 interceptions on the season for Harrison through the air. On the ground, Zach has had 84 carries for 278 yards and 5 rushing touchdowns for Zach Harrison in his senior year. Angelo Alvarez, another guy we talk about all the time on these broadcasts, 91 carries for him so far this season, looking to get over that 1,000 rushing yard marker, currently at 754 yards on the ground, 13 total touchdowns for Angelo Alvarez, his longest, 68 yards. And of course, you can't talk about Angelo Alvarez without talking about those receiving yards. Angelo has been an absolute monster. Currently 24 kickoff returns for 858 yards. His longest was 99 yards. And I know he's got a handful of touchdowns as well for scoring when it comes to kick returns. I'm trying to find that on my statistics here, but I'll be sitting here searching for it all night as the Mingus Union Marauders get ready here to get the senior night game going. Looking to play spoiler against the Prescott Badgers. The Prescott Badgers themselves coming off of a loss last week to the Bradshaw Mountain Bears. They will be without junior quarterback Alex Vaughn tonight. They're hoping that either Jack Burton or Jackson Rice or Cole Gross, I'm not sure who they're going to throw out at quarterback, but hoping that one of those 3 guys will be able to contribute for them. Coach Collette trying to keep that ranking in the 4A high, as, of course, a victory for the Prescott Badgers as the Mingus Union Marauders come onto the field. For some of these guys, the final time tonight, as senior night starts off with that cannon, and it usually starts off with a bang, and hopefully the Marauders can get some fireworks going of themselves. But yeah, they got a tough competition here against the Prescott Badgers. The Badgers hungry for a victory right now, 6-3 overall, 3-1 in the region. They would love to finish out their final game of the season on the road against the Mingus Union Marauders. But the Marauders love to put up a tough fight against a region opponent. We saw it against Cocoa. We saw it against Bradshaw. We saw it against Flagstaff. We even saw it a little bit against Lee Williams. This team loves to play the region tough. And they've got a tough opponent in the Prescott Badgers, and I got a chance to speak with Coach Collette, and he echoed the same thing. He said, hey, we know they're good. We know they're a scary 2-7 team. Don't let that loss count fool you. This is a very, very good football team that if you don't pay attention can very much cause a lot of problems for you. Let's take a look at our eyes on the game for our senior night tonight as we take a quick pause for the national anthem. Stay with us.
What so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. Yeah.
is, senior night here inside the cave on the campus of Mingus Union High School. Philip Catalfamo, happy to have you along with me here on Verde Valley TV and KYBC. The Mingus Union Marauders taking on 4A Grand Canyon region opponent, the Prescott Badgers. The Marauders looking to play spoiler here tonight as the Badgers look to improve their current rankings in the 4A before we get into the playoffs. Let's take a look at our Cottonwood Public Library coin toss as the Mingus Marauders and the Prescott Badgers wait to see who will start with the ball and who will start on defense. The Cottonwood Public Library is always online. Check out the Libby app for free ebook and e-audiobooks and Canopy for free movie streaming. The Cottonwood Public Library, connecting the community. Visit ctwpl.info for more information. Want to thank the Cottonwood Public Library for sponsoring this aspect of the broadcast and getting our coin toss ready. Anthony Islis, Esteban Loretto, Hunter Perkins, great to see Perk back on the sidelines, and Zach Harrison are your four captains for tonight, the four seniors for the Mingus Union Marauders. As for the Prescott Badgers, we got a handful of guys down there as well. In number 44, that's Patrick Willoughby. You've got number 74, that's Jevin Jarla. Number 2, you've got Caden Pena, and number 24 is, of course, Cody Leopold, the lead back for the Prescott Badgers. One of those guys that the Marauders are definitely going to have to key in tonight if they want to get a victory here, as the Marauders will be, I believe they'll be kicking it off. Yep. So Mingus Union will kick it away, and the Prescott Badgers will receive. The Badgers going from right to left on your radio dial. The Mingus Union Marauders going from left to right on your radio dial to get this Friday night football game started. Want to quickly throw down. Let me strike that here as we get the broadcast started. You can see Coach Harrison getting those kids fired up. Some of them playing their final game here at Mingus Union High School. And they are looking and hungry for a victory here tonight. You can take a look there at our Eyes on the Field. Our Eyes on the Field brought to you by Reese's Tire and Automotive Tire Pro, with free tire rotations and repairs and free tire replacement up to 36 months or 36,000 miles. Get more miles for your money at Reese's Tire and Automotive Tire Pros or reesetire.com. Our head referee, Kent Powell, our umpire, Kirk Robinson, our head linesman, Perry Huck, our line judge, Joe Brown, and our back judge, Neil Yazzie. Our officiating crew tonight, Marcus Bueno, for the final time in his Mingus Union career, will be kicking off in our opening kickoff here as we get you ready. And we are only moments away from this football contest here. Again, the Marauders would love to play spoiler against these Prescott Badgers. Marcus Bueno looking to kick it away to Prescott. And we are underway. Kick sent down the field and recovered around the 10-yard line. The return man for Prescott taking it past the 15, past the 20, trying to cut around the 25, looking to get past the 30, getting past the 35. They get brought down around the 37-yard line. And that's how we get this game started. A solid return from number 9, that's Ryder Thornberry, the senior. He's also in his final road game of the season. Or actually, I take that back. That's Caden Pena, number 2. I saw 9 pop up from the pylon. But you can see there, Caden Pena doing a great job of getting to the outside, getting to the near side of the Marauder sideline, and brings it down to about around the 36-yard line. 11:50 to go here in the first quarter as we get the opening drive for Prescott underway. Different quarterback look for the Prescott Badgers as they are without junior quarterback Alex Vaughn. Vaughn suffering an injury in that game against Bradshaw, and we wish him nothing but the best. Quarterback for Prescott lined up at the quarterback position. That's Jackson Rice. Is going to throw it to the right side. Completed to Cody Leopold. Leopold able to shed one defender and gets brought down right around the 40-yard line. So a great completion from Jackson Rice to Leopold for a solid gain. And we take a look at it there. Just a quick little screen pass to the right side to Leopold is able to get him into a solid territory. Now it's going to be handed off to the right side. Leopold's going to fight his way for the first down.
Leopold on the carry.
So Leopold able to get some rushing yards there. His first attempt tonight picks up the first down.
Yardage good enough for a first down. First and 10 Prescott from the 40.
So now the Badgers operating with first and 10. Ball spotted on their own 48-yard line. Rice is going to hand it off to the left side. Cutting back inside is Leopold. Leopold still on his feet, gets brought down right just shy of the Marauder 45-yard line. So Leopold
brought down by Anthony Islis.
Able to get to the outside on that run and cut back inside. Spin out of the tackle of Anthony Islis, or excuse me, Isaiah Lathan.
Mingus 47.
And here we go. We'll pick it up here. First and 10 as Rice is going to roll out to his right. Pass to the right side is incomplete. No flags down on the field. Great defensive coverage there by Michael Grijalva for the Mingus Union Marauders as that pass falls incomplete. It was intended for number 87. That's Chris Brown, the junior. So now I take that back. It's 3rd and 5 as another attempt falls incomplete. It's going to be a direct snap to Leopold in that Wildcat formation. Leopold just going to get a small gain on that run. Ian Contreras and Anthony Islis on the tackle for the Mingus Union Marauders. And that'll bring up 4th down and 5.
Ian Contreras and Anthony Islis brings up 4th and 4.
So now it'll be 4th and 4. We'll see what Coach Collette does, as I don't see why he wouldn't leave the offense on the field here. It's going to be Rice. Another screen pass to the right side is completed. It'll be going for a 1st down here. Ryder Thornberry with the reception. And it'll be a 1st down for Prescott as they move the chains near the Marauder 40. Hayes with a quick pass to the right side. We're going to see a lot of that tonight with Alex Vaughn out, but it is enough for that 1st down.
From the 41-yard line.
So now we'll see again Rice, or excuse me, it's going to be Leopold back in that Wildcat formation. Leopold running to the left side, able to fight for about 5 yards on that run. Another good run there for Prescott. Not too much. It won't get them the 1st down, but it'll bring them closer to that 1st down marker, which is at the Marauder 31. Ball is spotted on the on the Marauder 34. Leopold again in that Wildcat formation, going to run to the right side this time. Able to get right past that 1st down.
Leopold on the carry.
And as a direct snap there to the running back, that was actually McClevey, the running back. So McClevey able to find some yards here. And now we'll pick it up at the Marauder 30-yard line. Ball is snapped. It's going to be right back to McClevey. McClevey trying to run to the outside. He gets swarmed to the middle and brought down from behind by Michael Grijalva and a few other Marauders.
Ian McKelvey on the carry.
So McKelvey gets another rush. That's 2 for him tonight so far. Not too much add on that one, as we'll pick it up now. 2nd and about 6 here for the Prescott Badgers on the Marauder 32-yard line. Going to be a direct snap again. Leopold probably going to get caught for the false start penalty, so that'll back up Prescott about 5.
After the penalty, brings up 2nd and 13 from the Mingus 32-yard line.
So with that penalty, the ball will get pushed to the Marauder 32. It is 2nd and 13 for the Prescott Badgers. It's going to be Leopold back into that Wildcat formation. He's going to hand it off to the crosser. That is Shervando Vega. And Vega brought down behind the line for a loss on that run.
Avery Romero and Kyle Ramirez.
What a great stop for the Marauders here. And it was needed. That'll back up Prescott 3. It'll bring up 3rd and 16. Ball spotted on the Marauder 35. 8:20 to go here in the 1st quarter. It'll be Jackson Rice back in at quarterback. Rice going to drop back to pass, looking to the left side, going to air it out, and it is completed. Into the end zone goes Jake Hilton for a touchdown. And Prescott strikes first. Rice with a great pass for the completion. Dropping back around the Marauder 40 and just drops a dime into the pocket of Jake Hilton for a touchdown. So an early score on the completion. And what a great throw there from Jackson Rice, filling in for the injured Alex Vaughn, and a touchdown for Prescott. In for the extra point now is number 11, that's Cole Gross. 8:05 to go here in the first quarter. Snap is away. Kick is up, and it's good. Gross knocks in the extra point. 7-0 goes our score on the Larry Green Chevrolet scoreboard. 8:05 to go in the first quarter. Marauders down 7. Stay with us here on Verde Valley TV and KYBC.
All Price Insurance on Main Street in Cottonwood is your local insurance provider for personal and commercial insurance. Call and compare 23 insurance companies for home, health, auto, RV, motorcycle, boat, or ATV. Specialty insurance and insurance bonds are no problem at All Price Insurance. Call or visit All Price Insurance today.
.805 to go here in the first quarter. Want to welcome you back to Mingus Union High School for our Friday night senior night matchup, as the Mingus Union Marauders are currently down 0-7 against the visiting Prescott Badgers on our Larry Green Chevrolet scoreboard. Philip Catalfamo, happy to have you along with me here on Verde Valley TV and KYBC. Cole Gross will kick it away to Angelo Alvarez and Hunter Perkins, who are waiting around the 20-yard line. It'll take a squib kick and be recovered and fallen on top of, I believe, by Joseph Frudenreich around the Marauder 33-yard line, and that is how Mingus Union will start their offensive drive as they look to get into the end zone themselves. It was a passing touchdown. Jackson Rice to number 4, Jake Hilton, for a touchdown for the Prescott Badgers, and that's how they got their scoring going early. Cole Gross came in for the point after attempt and knocked it through the uprights. So now the Marauders find themselves down 7-0 with 8:02 to go. Harrison operating out of the shotgun formation alongside Angelo Alvarez. Harrison waiting to take the snap here on 1st and 10. He will. Harrison's going to drop back to pass on the first play. Pressure coming. Quick pass is right into the hands of the defender. That's Vega. Vega's going to cut back past the 30 and get brought down around the 25-yard line. An interception for Zach Harrison to start the game. And that is just an unfortunate overthrow from Harrison. He's trying to get the ball out of his hands quickly as the defensive pressure started swarming in on the corners, and it went right into the arms of Vega, the defensive back for Prescott High School. An unfortunate miscue for the Mingus Union Marauders, is now the Badgers, who did score early on, will look for another opportunity here with Rice waiting to take the snap on 1st and 10 at the Marauder 26. Rice is going to hand it off to the left side. That's going to be Cody Leopold. Leopold cutting back up the middle. Leopold's just going to walk into the end zone. Back-to-back scores for Prescott off the interception. Cody Leopold able to get into the end zone on his carry. A solid run from the 26-yard line. Touchdown, Prescott. Leopold's now got 48 yards on the ground.
Gross on to attack the extra point.
So Cole Gross back on for the extra point to make this a 14-0 game here in the first quarter. 7:45 to go as the Marauders will look to play catch-up again here. Gross hit one earlier just a few minutes ago. Second one is up. And deja vu, it goes right through. 7:45 to go in the first quarter as the Mingus Union Marauders will try again on offense after the kickoff. Stay with us here on Verde Valley TV and KYBC.
The Suzy Q Market is the most convenient stop for road trips with 1,500 beverage selections and plenty of snacks. And save on fuel with the Marathon Make It Count reward program. The Suzy Q drive-thru window is the most convenient way to stop for those essentials on the way home.
Road trips start here with something for everyone.
At Suzy Q.
Shop local first, always.
Go Marauders!
7:45 to go here in the first quarter. Mingus Union Marauders down 14-0 against the Prescott Badgers here on Verde Valley TV and KYBC. Started out with a passing touchdown, Jackson Rice to Cole Hilton, and then an interception, which led to a Cody Leopold rushing touchdown, is how Prescott got 14, as that kick takes a hop off the hands of Joseph Frudenreich and goes into the arms of Kyle Ramirez, who brings the ball to the Marauder 35-yard line. So Ramirez able to take the ball to the 35, and that's where the Marauders will start their second offensive possession here, as their first resulted in an unfortunate interception, an overthrow by Zach Harrison over the head of the intended receiver, I believe was Ian Contreras. So Marauders trying it again here on 1st and 10 on their own 36-yard line. Again, 7:35 to go here in the first quarter. 14-0, Prescott currently leading. Again, Harrison on 1st and 10. Alvarez alongside him. Two wide receivers on both ends in the shotgun formation. Harrison waiting the snap here. He'll head back up to the line. Perkins and Alvarez now in the backfield. Harrison takes the snap. He's going to hand it off to the outside to Hunter Perkins on the counter. Perkins only able to get a few on that run, maybe about one from the senior running back. So a small gain of about one for Hunter Perkins. Not a bad run there. Good to see Perk back on the field. We'll try it again here on 2nd down. 2nd and 9 now on the Marauder 37. 7 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Harrison takes the snap. He's going to hand it off to the right side. They're going to try it again with Perkins. Perkins staying inbounds, and he stepped out, but Perkins doing a good job of getting the Marauders closer to the first down as he gets the ball around the Marauder 41. So a small gain again. So another small gain there for Hunter Perkins, but chipping away nonetheless. And we'll try it again here. 3rd and 5 on the Marauder 41. 6:55 to go in the first quarter. Mingus Union looking to get into the end zone here. Harrison and Alvarez, the two men in the backfield. Two receivers on both ends. They aired it out earlier. Let's see if they do it here again. Harrison takes the snap. He's going to go to run it himself. Harrison trying to fight through some defenders, and he gets brought down. Maybe a gain of one. The ball is loose and picked up by Prescott. And that is going to be Prescott ball on the fumble. So two unfortunate mistakes has given Prescott another opportunity early on to score. As you can see there, Harrison, as he was going down, the ball got poked out. And Vega, who picked up the interception, now picks up the fumble recovery. And Prescott will start now on the Marauder 30 with 1st and 10. An unfortunate bit of circumstances for the Marauders to start off this game. Of course, still a lot of football to be played. But we'll see what Prescott does here. Again, 1st and 10 on the Marauder 30. Rice going to drop back to pass. Quick pass to the right side is to Leopold. Leopold's trying to fight his way for the first down. Be about an 8-yard completion from Rice to Leopold. Not enough for the first down, but we'll get the Badgers closer to that first down marker. So we're going to try it again here. 2nd down and about 2. Rice takes the snap. He's going to hand it off left side. Leopold trying to fight his way through a few Marauder defenders. We'll see if he's marked just shy of the first down. No, he picks it up. So now the ball will go to the Marauder 18 on that 2-yard gain there from Leopold.
He's going to play good enough for a first down. 1st and 10 Prescott from the 19.
So now it'll be 1st and 10 for Prescott on the 19-yard line. Rice again operating in the backfield. He's going to take the snap and hand it off. McLeavy this time trying to take something up the middle, and he'll get about 4 on that run. That's his 2nd rush tonight.
Keane McKelvey on the carry.
Or McKelvey, excuse me. Latham on the tackle. 5:40 to go here in the first quarter. Ball spotted on the Marauder 19. 2nd and 10 now. Rice operating out of the shotgun formation. Takes the snap, dropping back to pass to the right side. It is completed to the receiver on the far side. Not enough for the first down. Maybe a gain of about 1 or 2 on that reception.
Rice's pass complete.
That pass completed. And we'll take a look at it here. As you can see, Rice operating very efficiently with those quick passes to the right side as it goes into the hands of Thornbury. So Thornbury gets a reception here. Rice going to hand it off this time. And not too much on that run to the left side. He's going to pick up the first down and get Prescott near the goal line.
Yardage good enough for a first down.
So it'll be again 1st and 10.
First and goal Prescott from the 7-yard line.
It's going to be a direct snap. McLeavy trying to get into the end zone, fighting through a few defenders. He gets in. Did he score? They might mark him just shy of the goal line. So it'll be 2nd and inches. A 5-yard run from McLeavy gets them ever so closer to the goal line. As we wait to see what the Prescott Badgers have on 1st and 2. McLeavy, direct snap, going to take it himself, gets into the end zone. Another score for Prescott. They're up big early.
Gets into the end zone for a touchdown.
So a 2-yard run from McLeavy. Puts Prescott up early, and now Cole Gross will be on again for the extra point. .410 to go here in the first quarter. Prescott looking to go up 21-0 here early on.
The extra point by Cole.
Extra point is up and good. 21-0 goes our score on the Larry Green Chevrolet scoreboard. 4:10 to go in the first quarter. Stay with us.
21.
Since 1925, Tiffany Construction has worked with developers and local and federal government to build, expand, and improve infrastructure, roads, drainage systems, and subdivisions. From concept to completion, the Tiffany Construction team provides a full complement of construction services and state-of-the-art delivery methods customized to fit your needs and budget. They're Arizona's longest tenured family-owned and operated civil contractor and proudly serving the Verde Valley since 1991. Tiffany Construction, knowledge and experience to bring your project to reality.
4:10 to go here in the first quarter. Philip Catalfamo, happy to have you along with me here on Verde Valley TV and KYBC. Marauders going to try it again here on offense, awaiting the kickoff from Cole Gross of the Prescott Badgers. 21-0 our score on the Larry Green Chevrolet scoreboard. Gross will send it downfield, take a hop. Ramirez will let it go, and Perkins will pick it up around the 15. Perkins going to flip it to Angelo Alvarez now on the left side. Alvarez trying to fight for a few extra yards, and he will get brought down around the Marauder 25. So that's where Mingus Union will start their offensive drive. An interception and a fumble recovery have resulted in 2 scores for the Prescott Badgers. And then, of course, the passing touchdown from Rice to Hilton got Prescott going early. So the Marauders looking to get into the end zone here with 4:01 to go in the first quarter. Harrison operating under center at the Marauder 22-yard line. It's going to be a handoff to the right side for Angelo Alvarez, and Alvarez is going to get brought down, maybe a gain of 1, if anything. So a short gain there from Alvarez on his senior night.
No gain on the play.
Yeah, you can see not too much there on that run from Alvarez. So now we'll pick it up here. Ball spotted on the Marauder 27-yard line, not on the 22. 2nd and 10 here. 3:30 to go in the first quarter. Harrison under center. Takes the snap. Going to flip it right side. That's going to be Hunter Perkins. Perkins trying to get a couple blocks ahead. He will get sent out of bounds after taking it past the 32-yard line. So a small gain again for Hunter Perkins. Going to move the chains a little bit for the Marauders. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
Gain of 4 on the play. Sets up 3rd and 6, Mingus.
So here we go. Marauders trying to make something happen here with the ball spotted on their own 31. 3rd and 6 with 3:20 to go in the first. Harrison operating under center. Takes the snap. Harrison's going to hand it off left side. It's going to be Hunter Perkins. Perkins trying to cut back inside. Gets tackled right at the line. No gain on that run from Perkins, and it'll bring up 4th down.
No gain on the play. 4th and 6, Mingus.
So now 4th and 6, the Marauders will look to punt it away here with Harrison lining up at the Marauder 20. looking to send it downfield to the awaiting return man. That's Vega. And Marauders punting it here on 4 and out. Harrison waiting to take the snap. He will. Harrison sends that pooch kick past the 30, and it takes a hop around the 25. Vega picks it up around the 25. Vega cutting back, getting around the 40, gets to the 45, and he's brought out of bounds around the 50-yard line.
Harrison's punt received by Vega.
Good return there by Vega, almost to the midfield line as we take a look at it. Vega picking up the ball around the 25-yard line. And you can see there is that penalty flag, and it should be unsportsmanlike conduct. Actually, I think it should be a block in the back against Prescott. You can see there on the left side, one of the players for the Prescott Badgers sending out one of the Marauders. So that's going to push Prescott back, as it is a 15-yard penalty, personal foul penalty, block in the back. So that is going to push Prescott back all the way to where the ball was received around the 25-yard line, as opposed to getting it near the 45. So a huge penalty for Prescott. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left here in the first quarter. 1st and 10 now, as the Prescott Badgers will start their drive. Still going back. And there we go. Ball will be spotted on the Prescott 17-yard line.
After the penalty, it sets up Prescott.
It'll be first and 10.
From their own 17-yard line.
All right, here we go. Rice trying to make some more happen here for the Prescott Badgers. He's already got a passing touchdown tonight. And we'll see what Coach Collette and the Badger offense has in store for the Marauders here. Again, Prescott leading 21-0 with 2:30 to go in the first quarter. It'll be Rice lined up at quarterback. Alongside him is Leopold. Rice takes the snap, is going to hand it off to Leopold. Leopold's going to cut to the middle, try to go to the right side, and fight his way just shy of the first down. Maybe about a 7-yard gain on that run for Leopold, but another big run for the Prescott Badgers. Going to bring up 2nd down now. As you can see, just a real easy handoff to Cody Leopold, and he can turn 2 yards into 20 if you let him. So Leopold now, the man in the backfield, takes the snap. It's going to be to Rice. Rice is going to hand it off to Leopold. Leopold on the left side. He is trying to fight for that first down marker. He'll get it, and maybe about a yard after. Still churning those legs, picking up the first down. Just a nice handoff there. Rice to Leopold on the left side. Leopold wrapped up by a few Marauders and finally gets brought down after about a 3-yard gain on that run. Rice again operating at the Prescott 30. 1st and 10, Rice. It's going to be a direct snap to Cody Leopold. Leopold on the right side, cutting now back to the outside. Leopold still on his feet, picks up the first down. It gets brought down around the 50-yard line. Another big run there from Prescott, and it'll be 1st and 10. About a 20-yard run for Cody Leopold on that direct snap run. Not his longest run tonight, but it puts him closer to 100 yards on the ground. Minute 24 to go here in the first quarter, 1st and 10. Rice now back in at quarterback. Waiting to take the snap. He will. Rice dropping back to pass. Looking to air it out right side. It is incomplete. Great stop there by Hunter Perkins. Intended receiver, I believe, was Brown again, and Rice was trying to go for that short pass to the right side. Marauders smartly able to protect against that pass and then trying to get it downfield. It was broken up by Hunter Perkins. Great defense there by the Marauders defender. 2nd and 10 now on the 50-yard line. Rice takes the snap. It's going to be a direct snap instead to McKelvey, and McKelvey's going to get brought down around the 45-yard line.
Ryder Thornberry on the carry.
So not too much hat on that one. It'll bring up 3rd down. Another run there by McKelvey. He's been effective tonight. He's already got a rushing touchdown. It's going to be another direct snap to McKelvey, this time on the right side. McKelvey's going to try to cut back to the middle, stretch for that first down, and get brought down around the Marauder 41-yard line, just shy of the first down.
Brought down by Avery Romero and others. Short of the yard to gain, 4th and 1.
So here we go, 4th and 1 for the Badgers with 23 seconds left in the first quarter. It'll be Leopold lined up at the quarterback position. Waiting for that direct snap. Here it comes. Leopold with the snap. He's going to run it himself. He's going to get the first down and a lot more. Leopold has room to run on the outside, and he is finally pushed out of bounds around the 15-yard line. First down for the Badgers again. Just another great run. That direct snap. Leopold able to get a lot going here on the outside and the inside as he picks up another big run. And that puts him over the 100-yard marker early on. It'll be a timeout taken by the... Oh, no, excuse me. That's going to end the first quarter. Prescott currently leading 21-0. We'll pick it up here, 1st and 10 for the Badgers near the Marauder goal line. Can the Marauders get a stop? We'll see right here on Verde Valley TV. Second quarter coming up.
The Suzy Q Market is the most convenient stop for road trips with 1,500 beverage selections and plenty of snacks. And save on fuel with the Marathon Make It Count reward program. The Suzy Q drive-thru window is the most convenient way to stop for those essentials on the way home.
Road trips start here with something for everyone.
At Suzy Q.
Shop local first, always.
Go Marauders!
Two things we can count on every year.
A new set of tax rules and great weather here in northern Arizona.
Jackson Hewitt Tax Service, locally owned and operated by Lewis Rice since 1997, is here for you all year long.
Your neighborhood Jackson Hewitt Tax Office will help you in all of your taxing situations.
Electronic filing is always free with your tax preparation at Jackson Hewitt Tax Service.
Get more in return. Call 1-800-234-1040 for an office near you.
Field here on Verde Valley TV and KYBC. Philip Catalfamo, happy to have you along with me. Jackson Rice takes the snap. He's going to hand it off to the left side. That's Cody Leopold on the run. Leopold almost brought down in the back by Austin Worf, but it takes a little bit more Marauders to bring him down. Avery Romero in on the tackle as well. 11:45 to go here in the second quarter as the Prescott Badgers find themselves up very big, 21-0 here as we get the second quarter going. Cody Leopold, 102 yards on the ground so far. Rice again operating in that shotgun formation. He's going to roll out to his right. Rice, quick pass to the right side is completed. That is to number 85, the big tight end. That's Isaac McFluffy. Isaac Muffley. There we are. We'll get there. We'll get there. These are, I don't see these kids too often, but Isaac Muffley. I apologize for calling him Mick Muffley. But anyway, 1st and goal now. Great completion there from Rice to Muffley. That'll pick up the first down. 1st and goal now on the 2-yard line. It'll be a direct snap here to Cody Leopold. Leopold takes that snap, runs right up the middle, and gets into the end zone easily. Another quick score for the Prescott Badgers on a goal line score there from Cody Leopold. And, well, it just makes things a lot more difficult for the Mingus Union Marauders as they try to get ever so closely, or I should say get closer to getting onto the scoreboard here. So now our score will go 27-0. As we get the extra point in from Cole Gross, potentially to make this a 28-0 game. We await the snap. It is up, and the kick is away and good. 28-0 goes our score on our Verde Valley, or excuse me, our Larry Green Chevrolet scoreboard. 11:05 to go in the second quarter. Stay with us.
I'm Chris.
And I'm Tandy, owners of Taylor Waste.
We're homegrown in the Verde Valley and nearly your last local choice.
We want to be your first choice for residential and small business garbage service.
Get a free month service when you make the switch to Taylor Waste.
And enjoy monthly service as low as $16 per month.
Visit TaylorWaste.com for more information.
Or to start service, call Taylor Waste at 649-2662.
Taylor Waste, service tailored to your needs.
Want to welcome you back here to Verde Valley TV and KYBC. Philip Catalfamo, happy to have you along with me here as the Mingus Union Marauders await the kickoff from Cole Gross, currently down 28-0 against the Prescott Badgers. 11:05 to go here in the second quarter. Gross looking to kick it away to Hunter Perkins and Angelo Alvarez. It'll be another squib kick and picked up by Perkins around the 20. Perk going to take it himself on the left side, trying to get a block ahead, and he's got it. Angelo Alvarez with an absolute hammer and is able to clear a little bit of room for Hunter Perkins. As we take a look at it here on our replay, you can see Perkins trying to get some room on the near side close to the Marauder sideline, and Angelo Alvarez just clearing the room for him. As you can take a look at it again, Perkins able to pick it up, and then here comes the hammer by Angelo Alvarez. Oh, man. Well, thankfully, no penalties down on the field. It was a clean hit. 1st and 10 on the Prescott 32 for the Mingus Union Marauders. Been some very unfortunate luck for the Marauders on their offensive drives. An interception and a fumble have resulted in 2 scores for the Prescott Badgers, but they're looking to change their luck here. 1st and 10 on the Prescott 32. Harrison waiting to take the snap. He will. Harrison's going to hand it off. Nope, going to roll out to his right. Harrison going to try to air it out. Pressure coming immediately, and Harrison's dropped. Harrison brought down at the 20-yard line. It's going to be a 10-yard loss for Zach Harrison. Harrison just rolling out to his right, and the defense coming in to bring him down. That's number 72. That's Landon Francis, the junior. So a huge loss for the Marauders will make it now 2nd and 20 on the Prescott 22. Harrison takes the snap, going to go to that quick pass to the left side, in and out of the hands of Hunter Perkins. An unfortunate missed pass from Zach Harrison.
Pass falls incomplete. 3rd and 20 Mingus.
And now to bring up 3rd down. So now the Marauders, again, operating at the Prescott 22, 3rd and 20. 10-10 to go here in the second quarter. Marauders just trying to get something going here. Harrison with trips left and a man lined up alongside him. That's Alvarez. Harrison's going to drop back to pass. Quick pass over the top is completed to Joseph Freudenreich. Freudenreich gets it near the original line of scrimmage. Not enough for a first down, but a 10-yard completion and some positive yards for Zach Harrison in his final home game at Mingus Union High School. So Freudenreich able to get the completion there.
4th and 10 Mingus.
And now to bring up first down, or I'm sorry, it's 4th and 10. Only a 10-yard completion to Joseph Freudenreich on that pass. So the Marauders at the initial line of scrimmage at the Prescott 32, 4th and 10. Marauders will look to punt it away as Harrison 4 and out again here on their offensive possessions, looking to change their luck potentially in the second half. Still a lot of football to be played. Harrison sends it downfield to the awaiting Vega. He'll pick it up and take it past the 40. Vega cutting now back to the outside, looking to get past the 50-yard line. He will. Now past the now past the Marauder 45, and gets brought down around the Marauder 40. So now Prescott again in really good field position after another phenomenal return from their return man Vega. And Vega just able to get to the outside and find some room to run. He is finally brought down by Angelo Alvarez, like I mentioned, around the Marauder 40-yard line. So they'll start the ball at the Marauder 43, 1st and 10, here with 9:04 to go in the first half. Rice again operating in that quarterback position. It'll be McKelvey actually in at quarterback in that direct snap again. McKelvey runs to the right side and finds a few yards on that run. Good run there by McKelvey. Not enough again for the first down, but will get Prescott closer and closer. 5-yard gain. It'll be again McKelvey lined up in that Wildcat formation. Rice coming in on the cross. McKelvey stopped and brought down at the line. Anthony Islas says, no more of that. We're done. We're done with the direct snaps. As he gets tackled for a loss, close to the original line of scrimmage. What a stop from Anthony Islas. And also in on the assist is Michael Grijalva. But Anthony Islas immediately off the line shuts it down and is able to bring down McClevey, and we'll pick it back up here. Rice going to try to air it out, and it's completed. What a grab to the right side, completed to Ryder Thornbury. So Thornbury picks up the first down and puts Prescott around the Marauder 17.
First down yardage on the play. 1st and 10 Prescott from the 17.
So a huge completion now as Rice is going to try to run to the right side, and he'll step out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage. So nothing really on that run after the, 25-yard completion to Thornbury. A great pass there from Rice. Again, Rice now operating here as the quarterback, along with Leopold. Rice going to take the snap, going to hand it off to Leopold up the middle. Leopold's going to fight for a few yards and get brought down near the Marauder 17. It'll bring up 3rd down here. Leopold again just using his strength. The kid is an absolute specimen. And he's using his size, keeping those legs churning. 3rd and 7 now for the Badgers on the Marauder 14. Rice takes the snap, dropping back to pass, rolling right. Rice, quick pass completed into the arms of their big receiver, number 87. That is Chris Brown for the touchdown. A 14-yard score. And the Badgers extend their big lead. Another score.
Gross on to attempt the extra point.
So now Gross back in for the extra point here after the score from Chris Brown on the 15-yard completion. Gross, extra point is up, and it's good. 35-0 with 7:17 to go in the first half. Big hill to climb for the Marauders. Let's see if they can get on top of it here. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Yavapai College has 6 campuses and centers in Sedona, the Prescott area, and the Verde Valley. With more than 100 degree and certificate programs, YC has what you need to jumpstart your academic journey. Our athletics teams are some of the best in the nation, and we have plenty of student-led clubs, organizations, and activities. Our full-time student discount makes YC the most affordable option in Arizona for a full-time student. Learn more today at yc.edu.
7:17 left to go here in the first half. Philip Catalfamo, happy to have you along with me here on KYBC and Verde Valley TV. Prescott Badgers currently leading 35-0 on our Larry Green Chevrolet scoreboard. Cole Gross will look to kick it off to the awaiting Marauder return men. It'll take a squib kick and be recovered by Perkins around the 20. Perkins trying to get to the near side, and he'll fight his way to the Marauder 35.
Returned by Hunter Perkins.
And it'll be 1st and 10 for the Marauders as they look to get something going offensively. It has been a tough night for the Marauders to get going against this Prescott Badgers defense.
After the return, it sets up Mingus 1st and 10 from the 34-yard line.
Zach Harrison right now only 10 yards on 3 attempts. Negative 10 rushing yards right now for Harrison, and Hunter Perkins 9 yards on 4 attempts. Joseph Frudenreich 10 yards receiving on his 1 target. So the Marauders operating on their own 34, 1st and 10. It'll be Harrison and Alvarez. Harrison dropping back to pass, pressure coming immediately, and it's incomplete. Pass intended for Angelo Alvarez. And it'll bring up 2nd down and 10.
2nd and 10, Mingus.
Well, you can see it was a quick pass, late decision there by Harrison. It was just to the wrong shoulder to Angelo Alvarez, and Alvarez had to kind of spin around to make a catch if he was even going to. And again, just an unfortunate miscue, falls incomplete, so it'll be 2nd and 10 now. Ball on, again, the Marauder 34. 7:05 to go here. Marauders going from right to left on your radio dial. Prescott going from left to right as we flip the field to start the second quarter. We've got 7:05 left in it. Harrison under center. Takes the snap. He's going to hand it off to Angelo Alvarez. Alvarez running to the right side. Nope, it's going to be Harrison on the keeper. Oh, Harrison fooled me as well. Get into the end zone. Zach Harrison, touchdown Marauders. Wow. On the keeper. I thought he handed it off to Perk, but Harrison kept it himself and took it all the way down the field into the end zone. How about that trickery for you? Zach Harrison able to get into the end zone. A huge run for the Marauders. That ball was on the 34-yard line. A 75-yard run there by Harrison. What a great play, and what a way to get your offense going. Zach Harrison's longest rushing touchdown on the season.
To attempt the extra point. Flag on the play.
And we do have a flag down on the field.
Offsides.
So offsides on Prescott, so that'll put the Marauders right at the goal line. So I wonder if that'll change the game plan here for Coach Monsabayez and the Mingus Union offense. As with them being obviously closer to the goal line, you could take away the possibility at an extra point here. But Marcus Bueno is still on, so they're just going to make it a little easier for Marcus instead, as the Marauders look for that point after attempt. 6:52 to go here in the second quarter. Marauders again looking for that point after attempt after a huge run by Zach Harrison. And it's going to be another encroachment call. So that'll get the Marauders even closer if they can even move closer. And this might change some things. We'll see what happens. As, yeah, Marcus Bueno's coming off. Joseph Frudenreich's coming back on. So now let's see what Mingus Union can do here as they look to convert the two-point conversion and potentially make this an 8-35 game with 6:52 to go in the second quarter. Harrison operating under center with Perkins and Alvarez in the backfield. Marauders right at the goal line, trying to get the two-point conversion. Harrison might be a false start on the side of the Marauders, so that's going to change things again. Marcus Bueno still standing on the sidelines. And there he goes. All right, so Marcus Bueno will try the point after one more time here after we do a little dancing near the goal line. An offsides on Prescott, then another offsides on Prescott, and then a false start on Mingus Union. So now the Marauders will try the point after attempt as opposed to the two-point conversion here with 6:52 to go in the second quarter. Marcus Bueno trying to knock that one through the uprights. Still a lot of football to be played. 6:52 left to go in the first half. Harrison takes the snap, and he's going to have to take it himself. That snap was low. They're going to barely get it off, and it'll be incomplete. That snap was low and into the dirt by Harrison. He tried so hard to pick it back up and place that kick for Bueno, but not going to happen here. 35-6 will remain our score. 6:52 to go in the second quarter. Stay with us.
You're going to love the new interactive website from Roxu Screen Printers. Now you can create your custom t-shirt design online. Simply choose a t-shirt or hat style, easily upload your logo, or create the perfect design. Workwear, tees, uniforms, polos, and caps, and let's not forget those special occasion tees, all designed online by you. Go to ROKZOO.com, Roxu Screen Printing in Cottonwood, where clothing comes to rock. 24/7 at the all-new Roxu.com.
So after a phenomenal scramble by senior quarterback Zach Harrison, the Marauders get on the board. 35-6 is our score here with 6:52 left in the second quarter. Philip Catalfamo, happy to have you along with me here on Verde Valley TV and KYBC. Marcus Bueno will look to kick it off to the return men of Prescott awaiting at the 15-yard line. It's going to be a quick kick, and it will be recovered at the 40 into the hands of the return man. That is Ryan Smith. So Smith able to catch it, fall to his knees smartly, and start the Prescott drive at their own 42-yard line, 1st and 10. Again, 6:50 to go here in the second quarter. Get you a score update real quick here. Micah Mountain and Bradshaw currently tied at 7. As those teams, well, more specifically, I should say Bradshaw would love a victory from Mingus here, as of course that might put Bradshaw above Prescott in the rankings. But, you know, we'll let the AIA figure that out. Rice going to take the snap. He's going to hand it off to Vega on the left side. Vega's going to try to cut back inside and get brought down. Just a short gain on that run.
Brought down by Isaiah.
Nothing had too much on that one from Vega. Maybe about a 3-yard gain. Going to bring up second down, 2nd and 7 for the Badgers here on their own 45-yard line. Rice, along with a plethora of running backs lined up behind him. Rice going to fake the handoff, going to launch it in the air, and it is in and out of the hands of Chris Brown near the Marauder goal sideline. So now to bring up 3rd and 7.
Chris Brown, broken up on the play by Michael.
Great defensive pressure there for Michael Grijalva. Him and Mario Camacho. Camacho not playing tonight, got hurt in the final seconds of the Coconino game. But him and Grijalva are going to be something to watch in terms of the defensive backs next season as they go into their junior year. Rice operating again at the 45-yard line. Is going to hand it off left side. Cody Leopold, give him some room to run on the left side. He's still on his feet. Ball is loose, but picked back up. We'll see who grabs it. Leopold able to fall on top of it. Did that go into the hands of Joseph Frudenreich? It did. Marauder football. And here we go. Leopold, the ball falls out of his hands at the end of his run, and Joseph Frudenreich, have yourself a defensive night, able to fall right on top of it and pick it up. So now to be 1st and 10 for Mingus Union. Of course, it is at their own 12, so they still got a lot of field to go down, but man, what a change of events for the Marauders here in the second half. You had a huge, absolutely nothing for the Marauder offense in the first quarter. Second quarter, you get that big run from Zach Harrison. He gets into the end zone. And now Joseph Frudenreich able to fall on top of a fumble recovery. And we'll see what Mingus Union can do here. 1st and 10 on their own 11. Harrison going to hand it off to Angelo Alvarez. And Alvarez going to get nothing on that run. It'll bring up 2nd down for the senior running back. Alvarez, another one, still looking to get some things going here. Like I mentioned, a lot of game left to be played. So we'll see what the Marauders do on 2nd and 10. Again, ball on their own 11. 5:45 to go in the second quarter. Ball spotted on the Marauder 11. Harrison operating under center with 2 men in the backfield. Harrison takes the snap. He's going to roll out to pass. Harrison looking for somebody over the middle. It's completed to Ian Contreras. Contreras in stride, cuts back to around the 40-yard line and gets brought down. What a completion, a 30-yard completion from Harrison to Contreras, and that's what you need. Get the offense going as best you can. Zach Harrison, that's what you like to see. Just a beautiful pass in stride to Ian Contreras. And it picks up the 1st down for the Mingus Union Marauders, gets the ball spotted on their own 40. 1st and 10 now with 5:14 to go here in the second quarter. Harrison and Alvarez in the backfield. Harrison takes the snap, rolling out to his right, looking to pass again. Harrison's going to take it this time. Nope, looking for something here and is pushed out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage. So
Zach Harrison on the keeper.
That one on the quarterback keeper, nothing had on that run. So now to bring up 2nd down and 10 for the Mingus Union Marauders.
On the play, 2nd and 10, Mingus.
Harrison thought maybe he did have Contreras for a possible short gain, but you know, not sure what Zach was seeing as, you know, guys were coming across, and of course there's a couple defenders behind Ian Contreras, and you don't necessarily want to try to force a pass and get an interception. So Harrison smartly taking it on the right side. 4:33 to go. Marauders will have the ball spotted on their own 40. 2nd and 9 when we come back right here after the timeout for Mingus Union.
Choose the region's most comprehensive heart program. Choose care close to home. Choose world-class surgeons. Choose Northern Arizona Healthcare.
Choose precision. Choose innovation. Choose robotic-assisted knee and hip replacement. Choose Northern Arizona Healthcare.
4:33 to go here as Coach Monsabayas, Coach Quesada, Coach Anguiano get this team fired up for the remainder of this second quarter. 4:33 to go after the timeout for the Mingus Union Marauders. Ball spotted on their own 41, 2nd and 9. And how they got there was a great completion after the fumble recovery from Joseph Frudenreich. It was a 30-yard completion over the middle. Harrison to Ian Contreras. And now we'll see what Mingus Union can do here, 2nd and 9. Harrison. And we got a flag down on the field. We'll see who it is on. It's going to be a false start on Mingus Union High School. Definitely did not need that. So after the false start, that's going to back up Mingus Union to the 36-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 14 now. Harrison operating in the shotgun formation with trips left. Harrison's going to take the snap, roll to his left, looking for somebody. He's got Contreras again. Contreras does make the catch, and it'll be a gain of about 2, if anything.
Harrison's pass complete to Ian Contreras.
So it does go into the hands of Contreras. Not a whole lot on that gain, but you love to see Harrison rolling out and hitting guys in stride. It'll bring up 3rd down for the Mingus Union Marauders. Ball spotted here on their own 38-yard line. 2nd and 12 after the 2-yard completion. Harrison's going to drop back to pass again. Pressure coming immediately, and Harrison's brought down. Harrison able to hang on to it, but met by a bunch of white jerseys. And it's going to be a huge tackle for loss here. Pressure coming in by... started by number 33. That was Cameron Brown. And then the rest of his teammates just coming in on the pylon. But Brown able to slow him down. Ferris in on the tackle along with Desmond Bennett. And now the Marauders operating on 4th and 22. They will punt it away here. But a huge loss after that sack. So on 4th and 22, the Marauders will punt it away. Ball spotted on their own 28. Harrison sends it downfield. It'll take a hop for Vega at the 30 and go out of bounds around the 32-yard line.
Punt by Zach Harrison goes out of bounds at the 32-yard line.
So now Prescott will operate on their own 32-yard line. 1st and 10 with 2:57 left to go in the first half. Of course, we'll have our halftime show for you here on senior night. Get you caught up on all the first half action. A lot of scoring in this game so far. As now we'll see Jackson Rice make his way back out to the field. 1st and 10. Ball spotted on the Prescott 32. Badgers trying to get into the end zone here with 2:57 to go. Rice going to hand it off left side to Leopold, and Leopold's going to get dropped for a 2-yard loss.
Cody Leopold on the carry. Isaiah Latham brings him down.
Latham with a great tackle.
Sets up 2nd and 11 Prescott.
So now it'll be 2nd and 11 for the Badgers after the 1-yard loss, I should say. Rice going to take the snap, going to that quick pass to the left side, completed to the receiver, that is Thornbury. Going to be about a 4-yard gain on that pass. Not enough for the first down, but we'll bring up 3rd down.
Rice's pass completes to Thornbury. Max Lexington on the tackle. 3rd and 7 Prescott.
So 3rd and 7 now for the Badgers here. Rice again operating in the shotgun formation, takes the snaps, going to hand it off left side. That's going to be Leopold again, and Leopold not going to get the first down or bring up 4th down now for the Prescott Badgers on that 3-yard run there by Leopold to the outside.
Michael Gravallo with the trip down.
So it's going to be a small gain there. Maybe about 2 on that run there from Cody Leopold. 3rd and 7, or excuse me, 4th and 3 with the ball spotted on the Badger 39-yard line. Minute 20 to go in the second quarter. We'll have to see how the second quarter ends after the timeout on the side of the Mingus Union Marauders. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
People often refer to Larry Green Chevrolet as the people place. Keeping that reputation is a priority in the community and with every customer that comes through the door. Larry Green Chevrolet, we're better and we'll prove it. If you're in the market for a new or pre-owned car, truck, van, or SUV, you'll find our selection extensive and the sales team professional and courteous. Visit Larry Green Chevrolet just off Highway 260 next to Walmart or LarryGreenChevrolet.com.
Minute 22 to go here in the second quarter. Mingus Union currently trailing the Prescott Badgers 35-6 on our Larry Green Chevrolet scoreboard. 4th and 3 for the Prescott Badgers on their own 39-yard line. Marauders awaiting the punt from Ryder Thornbury, senior receiver and resident punter. Perk awaiting it around the 25. Going to get some sparks going for the Marauders. Thornbury with a high punt in the air. He'll take a hop at the 40 and roll back to the 35 and go out of bounds around the 34. So that's where Mingus Union will start their offensive drive. Minute and 11 left to go in the first half. Marauders definitely need to get on the scoreboard if they want to carry any momentum into the second half. Currently down 35-6. Just haven't gotten an opportunity to do too much offensively or get anything really going too much offensively. Obviously, you had the big rushing touchdown from Zach Harrison, but if you want to talk about big plays, the next one after that is probably the 30-yard completion from Harrison to Contreras. Outside of that, Coach Collette and his defensive coordinators have really put together a solid game plan to shut down the Marauder offense. So we'll see what Mingus can do here. 1st and 10 on their own 35. Harrison is going to roll out to his left. He's going to take it this time. He's going to get a block ahead from Loretto. Harrison's going to pick up the first down and go out of bounds around the 50-yard line. A huge run from Zach Harrison, 15 yards. First down, Mingus Union. There we go. Maybe that's what you got to do. Maybe that's the way to go with Harrison, is you just let him keep going. So now the Marauders, after that, another big run there by Zach Harrison, will pick it up here on their own 49. 1st and 10 with under a minute to go. Harrison's going to drop back to pass. Pressure coming. Harrison, quick pass the right side. Completed to Angelo Alvarez. Alvarez will pick up the first down, turn the corner, and go out of bounds. Around the 45-yard line, there's going to be a penalty down, a little extracurriculars after the run by Alvarez. And you can see there just another quick little pass to the right side. And Alvarez able to turn the corner, get past the 40-yard line, and then get shoved out of bounds near the Prescott sideline. A little unnecessary there, but Alvarez with a great reception and a great run there.
Personal foul, late hit on the play.
A late hit on the side of Prescott. So that's going to push Mingus Union closer and closer to the goal line. After the 14-yard completion to Angelo Alvarez. Great to see Alvarez getting it going here.
After the penalty, it sets up Mingus 1st and 10 from the Prescott 23.
So now it'll be 1st and 10, Mingus Union at the Badger 23-yard line. Harrison takes the snap, dropping back to pass. Harrison to the left side, completed to Freddie Jimenez. Jimenez has got it, and he'll get into the end zone for the score. Oh, they cut him shy. Oh, just shy. Oh, no, there it is. Oh, I hate when that happens. Freddie Jimenez gets into the end zone on the completion of from Zach Harrison. The Marauders able to get into the end zone. From 23 yards out, Freddie Jimenez. He tells me every time before these games start, you going to be calling my name tonight? No, I say the same thing every time. Freddie, you catch the ball, I'll be calling your name all night, man. And he gets into the end zone, and once again, and unfortunately, at least for the last time in the first half, it is a receiving touchdown for Freddie Jimenez after a holding call for Prescott. And how about the Marauders? Able to get into the end zone, the receiving touchdown. from the senior, Freddie Jimenez. And that is what you like to see. Marauders able to cut into the deficit, now down 12-35. Harrison hustling out. See if the Marauders try to go for this two-point conversion with only 47 seconds left in the second quarter, and I think they are going to go for it. It's not first down. They're going for the point after here. Harrison operating under center at the Marauder 3-yard line. Two men in the backfield, that's Perkins and Alvarez. Harrison is going to hand it off. He's going to keep it to the left side. How about Zach Harrison getting in for the two-point conversion on the scramble from the 3? Touchdown Marauders, or two-point conversion Marauders.
14.
And with that, we'll head into the kickoff. 46 seconds left in the first half. Stay with us.
Starting in the late 1920s, Grandpa Gettle and his brothers laid the groundwork for what would become a family legacy. Almost 100 years and 100 patents later, Gettle's High Desert Mechanical continues to raise the bar of quality heating, cooling, and plumbing products and services in the Verde Valley.
Call Gettle's High Desert Mechanical Heating, Air Conditioning, and Plumbing at 567-2200 or online at GettlesHDM.com, providing solutions for your comfort. Don't settle, get Gettles, and go Marauders!
So after the holding call, which was committed on the touchdown run, by the receiving touchdown from Freddie Jimenez, now makes the Marauders kick it to Prescott at their own 50. 46 seconds left here in the second quarter. Philip Catalfamo, happy to have you along with me here on Verde Valley TV and KYBC. Prescott Badgers currently leading 35-14 on our Larry Green Chevrolet scoreboard. Marauders going for the onside kick, and it is recovered by Prescott, almost picked up by the Marauders. But Prescott will fall right on top of it. McKelvey able to fall right on top of it. So now Prescott will, of course, probably just run the clock out and head into halftime with a confident lead. Again, up 35-14 here in the second quarter. Have our halftime show for you here. Do you want to thank a few sponsors? All Price Insurance, Taylor Waste, Yavapai College, and Roxu Screen Printers. .44 seconds left here in the second quarter. 1st and 10 for the Prescott Badgers on their own 41. 14-35, Mingus Union leading. Rice takes the snap, going to hand it off to Leopold on the right side. Leopold going out on the near side of the Marauder sideline and gets brought down around the Marauder 45. So Leopold with another huge run. And that is going to give Prescott a first down.
Yardage on the play, good enough for our first down. 1st and 10, Prescott from the Mingus.
Leopold, 123 yards so far on 16 carries. He's already got 2 scores as well. Rice takes the snap. Hand it off left side this time to Leopold. Leopold trying to cut back to the middle. He'll gain about 3 on that run.
Leopold on the carry.
And it'll bring up second down.
Gain of 5 on the play, sets up 2nd and 5, Prescott. Timeout, Prescott.
So timeout on the side of the Badgers. We'll stay here with only 28 seconds left. Ball on the Prescott 44, 2nd and 5 for Coach Collette and the Badgers. Do want to remind you, as our football season does come to an end, there are some winter sports going on very soon. On November 26th, the boys basketball team will get an opportunity to take on ALA Queen Creek in a Thanksgiving tournament. Got a chance to speak with their returning head coach, Dave Beery. Coach Beery back at the helm at Mingus Union High School after a brief hiatus. We've also got girls basketball versus Yunker on November 30th, along with girls soccer. They're on the road at Peoria. Boys soccer will take on Peoria here at home on December 1st, and the wrestling team will have a match against Chino Valley and Coconino, 2 very good wrestling programs within Division III wrestling. So a lot of fun there, a lot of things going on here in the winter. 40-yard line here for Prescott as that ball is loose but picked up by the Badgers. Cody Leopold falling on top of it after it slipped in and out of the hands of Jackson Rice with 23 seconds left here in the first half. So we got a timeout on the side of Prescott. We'll stay here. Last we reported Micah Mountain leading 13-7, Bradshaw leading 13-7 against Micah Mountain. They're currently playing that game in Prescott Valley. And of course, Coconino currently in the Sky Dome at NAU taking on Flagstaff. And Lee Williams on the road at Deer Valley. They were here in the cave not too long ago.
Augur Law Office, Classy Cuts,
23 seconds left here in the second quarter.
and Clarkdale Kayak Company.
3rd and 10 for the Prescott Badgers on their own 44.
3rd and 10 out of the timeout.
Rice waiting for the snap with Leopold behind him. Rice takes the snap. He's going to keep it to pass. Pressure coming immediately, and the Marauders bring him down. What a great stop by Mingus Union. A huge 10-yard loss on that sack. What a great stop by the Mingus Union defense. Able to get into the backfield and bring down Rice for a 2-yard loss, or 10-yard loss. And that'll do it here. Mingus Union, what a great way to end out the first half. They find themselves down 35-14 as we get close to the start of the third quarter. Philip Catalfamo, happy to have you along with me here on Verde Valley TV. It is halftime. Inside the cave, Mingus Union got a lot to talk about as they look to put together a comeback on senior night. We'll talk about the first half. We'll get you ready for the second half. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
People often refer to Larry Green Chevrolet as the people place. Keeping that reputation is a priority in the community and with every customer that comes through the door. Larry Green Chevrolet, we're better and we'll prove it. If you're in the market for a new or pre-owned car, truck, van, or SUV, you'll find our selection extensive and the sales team professional and courteous. Visit Larry Green Chevrolet just off Highway 260 next to Walmart or LarryGreenChevrolet.com.
Starting in the late 1920s, Grandpa Gettle and his brothers laid the groundwork for what would become a family legacy. Almost 100 years and 100 patents later, Gettle's High Desert Mechanical continues to raise the bar of quality heating, cooling, and plumbing products and services in the Verde Valley.
Call Gettle's High Desert Mechanical Heating, Air Conditioning, and Plumbing at 567-2200 or online at GettlesHDM.com, providing solutions for your comfort. Don't settle, get Gettles, and go Marauders!
Choose the region's most comprehensive heart program. Choose care close to home. Choose world-class surgeons. Choose Northern Arizona Healthcare.
Choose precision. Choose innovation. Choose robotic-assisted knee and hip replacement. Choose Northern Arizona Healthcare.
All Price Insurance on Main Street in Cottonwood is your local insurance provider for personal and commercial insurance. Call and compare 23 insurance companies for home, health, auto, RV, motorcycle, boat, or ATV. Specialty insurance and insurance bonds are no problem at All Price Insurance. Call or visit All Price Insurance today.
You're going to love the new interactive website from Roxu Screen Printers. Now you can create your custom t-shirt design online. Simply choose a t-shirt or hat style, easily upload your logo, or create the perfect design. Workwear, tees, uniforms, polos, and caps, and let's not forget those special occasion tees, all designed online by you. Go to ROKZOO.com, Roxu Screen Printing in Cottonwood, where clothing comes to rock. 24/7 at the all-new Roxu.com.
Want to welcome you back here to the halftime show on KYBC and Verde Valley TV. I'm Philip Catalfamo. Happy to have you along with me here. It is halftime on senior night at the Cave. You can see the cheerleaders getting the team fired up and getting our home fans riled up as well. Great turnout, not only on the side of Mingus Union, but as well for Prescott. If you're watching on Verde Valley TV, you can kind of see a little bit of the home fan, the away fans have bled onto those, those secondary seating. If you can't necessarily get one into the stands there, but a great turnout for both sides of the field right now. The Prescott Badgers in control 35-14 against the Mingus Union Marauders, and it has been all Prescott so far. They have been able to get it done on the ground and through the air. But Mingus Union, on the positive, Zach Harrison's doing pretty solid, minus an interception and a fumble lost. The Marauder defense ended out the second quarter with a huge sack against Jackson Rice to just kill any momentum Prescott wanted going into the halftime. Another positive, the Marauders will start with the ball on offense, and if they can get some scoring going, they can easily get back into this game and walk away with a huge comeback victory. It'd be the biggest comeback of the season for this year and probably the past 2 years. So Mingus Union trying to get into the end zone here. Let's take a look at some statistics here. Let's start with the visiting team, the Prescott Badgers, right now up 35-14. Want to welcome you back here inside the broadcast booth. We take a look at the statistics of the quarterback, Jackson Rice. And Rice, who was filling in for an injured Alex Vaughn getting hurt in that game against Bradshaw Mountain last week. Rice has really been doing a phenomenal job coming in as we take a look at his statistics on the screen here. 9 for 10 on passing for Jackson Rice. He's got 109 yards through the air and 2 passing touchdowns, one going to Hilton and the other going to Chris Brown, the big tight end. Negative 10 yards rushing after getting sacked, but Rice has really looked comfortable with a lot of those sort of quick screen passes to the right side. He's done a phenomenal job of really being a great facilitator, handing the ball off to Leopold, and showing a lot of strength through the air. Speaking of Cody Leopold, man, he has been absolutely on fire. 17 carries, 128 yards on the ground, 2 touchdowns for Cody Leopold, the junior running back. It was going to be the game plan for Mingus Union. It had to be the game plan, which was we need to slow down Cody Leopold. And right now, Mingus Union is struggling to slow down the junior running back at Prescott High School. Cody Leopold really doing a phenomenal job tonight so far on the ground. We take a look at it through the air. Another guy, or actually let's stay on the ground, McKelvey, the sort of counterback to Cody Leopold, 7 carries, 29 yards. He has a rushing touchdown as well. This Badgers team is really putting it on, and they're putting it on early, but have slowed down a little bit here in the second quarter going into the third quarter, and could be at the benefit of Mingus Union. Both scores for Mingus Union coming in the second quarter, so it'll be interesting to see what the Marauders do. The second half has been a struggle for Mingus Union. I'd love to see what they do and what their game plan is coming out of the second quarter going into the third quarter. But it is halftime here on Verde Valley TV at Mingus Union High School. The Marauders playing catch-up right now, 35-14. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll take a look at some Mingus Union statistics and let you know what the Marauders have to do to get a comeback victory against the Prescott Badgers. Stay with us here on Verde Valley TV and KYBC.
Yavapai College has 6 campuses and centers in Sedona, the Prescott area, and the Verde Valley. With more than 100 degree and certificate programs, YC has what you need to jumpstart your academic journey. Our athletics teams are some of the best in the nation, and we have plenty of student-led clubs, organizations, and activities. Our full-time student discount makes YC the most affordable option in Arizona for a full-time student. Learn more today at yc.edu.
2 things we can count on every year:
a new set of tax rules and great weather here in northern Arizona.
Jackson Hewitt Tax Service, locally owned and operated by Lewis Rice since 1997, is here for you all year long.
Your neighborhood Jackson Hewitt Tax Office will help you in all of your taxing situations.
Electronic filing is always free with your tax preparation at Jackson Hewitt Tax Service.
Get more in return. Call 1-800-234-1040 for an office near you.
I'm Chris.
And I'm Tandy, owners of Taylor Waste.
We're homegrown in the Verde Valley and nearly your last local choice.
We want to be your first choice for residential and small business garbage service.
Get a free month service when you make the switch to Taylor Waste.
And enjoy monthly service as low as $16 per month.
Visit TaylorWaste.com for more information.
Or to start service, call Taylor Waste at 649-2662.
Taylor Waste, service tailored to your needs.
Since 1925, Tiffany Construction has worked with developers and local and federal government to build, expand, and improve infrastructure, roads, drainage systems, and subdivisions. From concept to completion, the Tiffany Construction team provides a full complement of construction services and state-of-the-art delivery methods customized to fit your needs and budget. They're Arizona's longest tenured family-owned and operated civil contractor and proudly serving the Verde Valley since 1991. Tiffany Construction, knowledge and experience to bring your project to reality.
35-14 here at halftime at the Cave. Philip Catalfamo, happy to have you along with me here on Verde Valley TV and KYBC. It has been definitely a tough battle for the Mingus Union, excuse me, the Mingus Union Marauders so far, but you know, still a lot of time left in this game as we take a look at some of the statistics for the Mingus Union Marauders. Let's start with Zach Harrison, the senior quarterback, in his final home game against the Prescott Badgers. 8 for 10 so far, passing 79 yards through the air, 1 interception, 1 fumble as well. But Zach doing a really good job. 6 carries, 71 yards on the ground, and 1 rushing touchdown for Harrison, along with a 2-point conversion. So Harrison may not be doing it through the air with his arm just yet, but has really been effective on the ground as well. We take a look, of course, not a whole lot rushing-wise. Hunter Perkins, just a handful of carries for about 9 yards, so he hasn't really done too much on the ground. 4 carries, 9 yards so far. He's looking to get going. Angelo Alvarez is looking to get going. Honestly, you could say the entire Marauder offense is looking to get going, but you take a look there, Ian Contreras, 2 receptions, 32 yards through the air. You've also got Joseph Frudenreich, who's got some receptions as well. Freddie Jimenez able to find the end zone, 1 reception, 23 yards, and a receiving touchdown for him. So great to see that the Marauders are somewhat starting to get the I don't know, the cogs moving, the chains moving. It's getting there, and it very much is. I mean, like I mentioned before we headed to break, the Marauders were able to score twice in the second quarter, whereas Prescott only scored once. So the Marauders, obviously now, if they can put something together here in the third quarter and the fourth quarter, really could put together a phenomenal comeback and walk away with a huge senior night victory. Of course, Prescott and Bradshaw kind of battling along with Lee Williams and Coconino for playoff spots and rankings, and Prescott obviously has a lot on the line tonight. Bradshaw right now playing against Micah Mountain. They're currently winning that game at Prescott Valley. We've also got Coco taking on Flagstaff, Lee Williams on the road at Deer Valley. I mean, there's a lot of implications going on tonight that aren't just involving this game, but Marauders would love to play spoiler, and if they can get something going here in the second half, they will very much get to do that. Let's figure out what the Marauders have to do here in the second half as we take a look at our 3 keys to the second half. Thankfully brought to you by Reese's Tire and Automotive Tire Pros. Let's get that up on the screen here so we can talk about those 3 keys to the game. First and foremost, you got to contain Cody Leopold. Cody Leopold right now has been absolutely phenomenal on the ground for Prescott. Right now, Leopold, 17 carries, 128 yards on the ground, and 2 rushing touchdowns for him. Open up the passing lanes. Love to see the Marauders open up the passing lanes a little bit more. We saw it kind of at the tail end of the first half as Ian Contreras, Joseph Frudenreich, Angelo Alvarez, Ian Contreras were all starting to get incorporated in that opening into the passing lane. So hopefully this will give the Marauders an opportunity to open the passing lanes up a little bit more here and spread the ball around and hopefully get their rush attack going and get into the end zone. And yeah, of course, win on senior night is going to have to be the third key to the game, or the key to the second half. Again, brought to you by Reese's Tire and Automotive Tire Pros, but yeah, a win on senior night would be great. So if you contain Cody Leopold, potentially opening up from the passing lanes, which open up the running lanes, maybe it'll result in a win on senior night for the Mingus Union Marauders. It's been a very fun senior night. However, I am missing my co-host in Nick Yatsinko. But in a lot of ways, Nick is here. We do have a special treat from Nick to us, if we can get that out on the board. Of course, at one time, Nick Yatsinko, also a fellow Mingus Union Marauder. You can see him right there with his folks. If you're watching on Verde Valley TV, it's a wonderful photo of Nick on his senior night with his parents, Candy and Vinny. They're both dressed up as pirates. Of course, the Marauders being the pirate logo. I love to see that. They're two wonderful people there, the Yatsinko family. What a fun photo that is. It's unfortunate that Nick isn't here to talk about it, but we know Nick's here with us, just not here physically, but Nick, we know you're watching at home, but man, that's a great outfit there. That's a great little combination. A lot of fun here on senior night. Of course, like I mentioned, the Marauders out there getting their warm-ups for the second half going. We've got close to 2 minutes before we get started here. Like I mentioned, the Mingus Union Marauders, if they can slow down Cody Leopold and try to open up the passing lanes a little bit more, we've seen some success through the air. Hopefully that will in turn open up the rushing lanes, and you can get guys like Angelo Alvarez, like Hunter Perkins. We've already seen Zach Harrison utilize his legs as well. If you get an opportunity where Prescott starts playing zone, starts playing back, that's going to open up the entire middle field for the Mingus Union Marauders to hit Ian Contreras on those slant routes, to hit Joseph Frudenreich on those slant routes, to hit Freddie Jimenez over the middle as well. So hopefully, Mingus Union, if they can slow down Cody Leopold, they can potentially get those passing lanes going, which will, of course, get the running lanes going and hopefully result in a win here on senior night. And again, I want to thank Reese's Tire and Automotive Tire Pros for our 3 keys to the second half. Reese's Tire and Automotive Tire Pros is proud to sponsor youth and high school sports. It's their motto at Reese's Tire. I should say thank you to all the coaches and referees dedicated to making our young athletes the best they can be. It's their motto, too, at Reese's Tire. Look for special deals, rebates, and more at reesestire.com. We're getting close to the start of the second half here at Mingus Union High School. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we will have second half action for you right here on Verde Valley TV and KYBC.
Two things we can count on every year:
a new set of tax rules and great weather here in northern Arizona.
Jackson Hewitt Tax Service, locally owned and operated by Lewis Rice since 1997, is here for you all year long.
Your neighborhood Jackson Hewitt Tax Office will help you in all of your taxing situations.
Electronic filing is always free with your tax preparation at Jackson Hewitt Tax Service.
Get more in return. Call 1-800-234-1040 for an office near you.
We are inching ever so closely to the start of second half football here at the Cave at Bright Field on the campus of Mingus Union High School. The Mingus Union Marauders taking on the Prescott Badgers. Our current score at the start of halftime: Prescott Badgers 35, Mingus Union 14. Philip Catalfamo, happy to have you along with me here on Verde Valley TV and KYBC. Marauders will start with the ball on offense as they look to climb out of a pretty big hole here, down 35-14. Still a lot of time left to be played. Got 2 whole quarters left. Hopefully the Marauders will be able to put something together. They're able to find some rushing touchdowns from Zach Harrison and a receiving touchdown from Freddie Jimenez, which is what got Mingus Union their 2 scores, and a 2-point conversion from Harrison put them at 14. Meanwhile, Prescott Badgers got their scoring going with Jackson Rice completing a 40-yard touchdown pass to Hilton, his receiver, which led to a Cody Leopold rushing touchdown after an interception, which then led to a 2-yard rushing touchdown by McClevey after a fumble recovery. And then, of course, Cody Leopold scored again, had a rushing touchdown or a receiving touchdown to Chris Brown. And then finally, of course, like I mentioned, Zach Harrison having a huge run and Freddie Jimenez having a huge run as well. 2-point conversion there by Zach Harrison. What's interesting, as I was talking about at the break, is the Marauders outscored Prescott in the second quarter. So obviously, if Mingus Union can do the same thing, even if Prescott scores, they really put themselves in a really good position for the biggest comeback this season last season, 2019, 2018. I don't even know how far back you have to go to find a comeback like this. Mingus Union was down 28-0 at one point.
Varsity players tonight, number 74, Nick Glassman, and number 52, Curtis Glassman, playing special teams for the Mingus Marauders. First time at the varsity level tonight.
Hopefully the Marauders can put something together here, as they will receive. Prescott will kick it away from the 40-yard line. Back to return is Angelo Alvarez, and I believe Kyle Ramirez. Yes, it is, along with Hunter Perkins and Austin Wharf. All four of those guys been big contributors on the offensive side for Mingus Union, along with special teams as well. Hunter Perkins has got a kick return touchdown. Angelo Alvarez has like 5. Wharf's been able to find some good returns. Kyle Ramirez as well.
Set to kick off to start the second half.
So as I stall for the start of the second half, we get things going. A fresh 12 on the clock for Mingus Union. 35-14 as they look to put together the comeback. Gross will kick it away again to the awaiting return men and Kyle Ramirez, Angelo Alvarez, Austin Wharf, and Hunter Perkins. Kick sent to the left side of the Marauder football field, recovered by Perkins around the 20. Perk's going to throw it cross field to Angelo Alvarez and get the completion. Alvarez now past the 20. He'll go past the 30. Alvarez still on his feet past the 51, man to beat. Steps out of bounds around the 45-yard line. They're going to mark him down at the 50. What a run by Angelo Alvarez, and how about some trickery from the Marauder special teams? That is what you like to see. And hopefully this can get some things going for Mingus Union, as actually they're going to mark Alvarez out around more the 42.
Second half, 1st and 10.
So 1st and 10 for Mingus Union at their own 42-yard line. 11:49 to go here in the first quarter. And hopefully that little spark of fun will result in a pretty big second half for the Marauders. Harrison in the backfield along with Alvarez. Harrison waiting to take the snap on 1st and 10. It's going to be a direct snap to Alvarez. Alvarez running to the right side. Alvarez still on his feet, gets at the first down. Cutting back to the inside past the 40. Alvarez still going, man behind him now. Alvarez past the 30. Looking to get a block ahead now, going past the 20. He'll step out of bounds around the 17. What a great run from Angelo Alvarez. A 43-yard run for Angelo, and I complained about the slow start in the first half. Somebody must have heard me, because Angelo Alvarez has really been turning it on here on that first run. And now Mingus Union with an opportunity here, an early timeout taken by the Badgers. 11:34 to go in the third quarter. We'll be right back.
Two things we can count on every year:
a new set of tax rules and great weather here in northern Arizona.
Jackson Hewitt Tax Service, locally owned and operated by Lewis Rice since 1997, is here for you all year long.
Your neighborhood Jackson Hewitt Tax Office will help you in all of your taxing situations.
Electronic filing is always free with your tax preparation at Jackson Hewitt Tax Service.
Get more in return. Call 1-800-234-1040 for an office near you.
What a huge run by Angelo Alvarez to kick off the second half for the Mingus Union Marauders. Ball spotted at the Marauders 16, 1st and 10. 11:34 to go here in the third quarter. Harrison under center takes the snap. He's going to keep it and flip it to the right side to Hunter Perkins, and Perkins is shut down. 4-yard loss on that run by Hunter Perkins. And we'll see.
Brought down by Landon Francis.
Again, not too much on that run by Perk. It's going to back him up at least 4. And in fact, actually, it's going to be a 6-yard loss. So now instead, it's going to be 2nd and 16 for the Marauders. Ball on the Marauder 22. Harrison takes the snap, flips it left side. That's going to be Austin Wharf. Nice to see him in the offense. Wharf Gets right back to the line of scrimmage, and the ball is loose, but they're going to call him down before the ball came out.
Austin Worf on the carry.
You can see there the counter run there by Austin Worf. Didn't result in a whole lot. What a great stop there by the Prescott defense. So not a whole lot on that run there by Austin Worf.
Sets up 3rd and 18 Mingus.
A 2-yard loss on that run. So not necessarily the way you want to start the second half after a big run, but we'll keep chugging along here. 3rd and 18, ball on the Marauder 24 with 10 minutes to go in the third quarter. Harrison with 2 men in the backfield. He's going to hang on to it. Roll out to his right. Harrison steps up, throws it right over the middle. It's caught to Austin Worf. Worf gets brought down near the goal line. A 22-yard completion. Harrison, his first pass of the second half. Puts the Marauders in a real good position, and Austin Worf, welcome to the offense. Now the Marauders with it right at the goal line. First and 2 on the Prescott 2. Harrison under center, takes the snap, hands it off. Angelo Alvarez barrels his way. Did he get across? We'll wait for the final call. He's in. Angelo Alvarez gets into the end zone. His first rushing touchdown of the night puts the Marauders into the end zone early. And that is what you want to see. A 2-yard run there from Angelo Alvarez. And the Marauders strike first here in the second half.
Marcus Bueno on to attempt the extra point.
Marcus Bueno now. Bueno trying to knock in another extra point. It's up, and what a great kick from Marcus Bueno. 21-35. Completely different game here with 9:26 to go in the third quarter. We'll be right back. Marauders on defense.
Two things we can count on every year.
A new set of tax rules and great weather here in northern Arizona.
Jackson Hewitt Tax Service, locally owned and operated by Lewis Rice since 1997, is here for you all year long.
Your neighborhood Jackson Hewitt Tax Office will help you in all of your taxing situations.
Electronic filing is always free with your tax preparation at Jackson Hewitt Tax Service.
Get more in return. Call 1-800-234-1040 for an office near you.
Picking it back up here in the third quarter, 9:26 to go. Mingus Union able to get into the end zone early. Marcus Bueno will look to send it downfield. 9:26 to go here in the third quarter. Marauders looking for a defensive stop. Had a tough time stopping that Prescott offense. As you can see, Bueno will send it downfield. It'll be returned by Vega at the 10. Vega taking it past the 15, looking to take it past the 20. Now cutting to the outside, going past the 30. Gets brought down right around the 33. There is a flag down on the field. We'll see if that goes back or forward. Again, 9:19 to go here in the third quarter.
Guerrero and Marcus Bueno on the tackle. Holding Prescott.
So it's going to be a holding on the Badgers. That's going to back them up. Should start the Badgers at a little over the 20-yard line. As again, we wait to see, and yeah, actually it'll be about the 19. So 1st and 10 from the Badger 19. Prescott trying to respond after an opening drive touchdown for the Mingus Marauders. Rice in the backfield, takes the snap, going to hand it off to Leopold on the left side. Leopold's going to get about 6 on that run. Another great run there by Cody Leopold. They bring up second down now for the Prescott Badgers. 9 minutes left in the third. Prescott, after that 7-yard run, is going to hand it off to Leopold again on the left side. Leopold is going to fight his way for a first down. Wow. He had a few red jerseys on top of him, but Leopold picks it up for another first down.
Brought down by Mingus Marauders. Yardage good enough for a first down.
Currently averaging about 7 yards a run is Cody Leopold. He picks up the first down. 1st and 10 now on the Prescott 26, or excuse me, the Prescott 32. That's going to be Leopold in the backfield, lined up in that Wildcat formation. Leopold's going to run to the left side, trying to fight for another first down. Still on his feet, gets brought down. Did he pick it up? He's just about an inch or two short, but another huge run, as it'll bring up 2nd and inches now after a 9-yard run from Leopold.
Gain of 10, first down, Prescott.
Nope, they're going to give it to him. So I take that back. The 10-yard run there by Leopold. And he has been phenomenal. Another direct snap to the running back. They're going to hand it off to Vaughn on the left side. Vaughn's brought down, but not after a small gain on that run, maybe about 2.
Brought down by Austin Warp and Michael Zuma.
And I said Vaughn, but I meant Vega.
Gain of 5 on the play, 2nd and 5, Prescott.
So now it'll be 2nd and 5 now for the Badgers. $7:49 to go. It'll be a direct snap. This time it's McLeavy. He's going to hand it off. That's going to be Vega. And Vega's going to get brought down just shy of the first down. He does get past the 50-yard line, so now into Marauder territory on the Marauder side of the 49-yard line. So it won't pick up another first down, but Vega with another little 4-yard scamper. And the Badgers looking to convert here. Leopold lined up at quarterback this time. He's going to take the snap. Just kidding, it's McKelvey. McKelvey now on the left side. He's going to try to cut back inside. Now going back to the outside. He's brought down around the 25.
McKelvey on the carry.
McKelvey with another great run, navigating his way for a first down and a lot more.
First down, Prescott from the Mingus 27.
At the Marauder 27, it's going to be another direct snap. McKelvey, again, trying to get that first down, and he will get it.
McKelvey on the carry.
Back-to-back runs by McKelvey.
Yardage good enough for a first down.
So now to be first down for Prescott, 1st and 10 on the Marauder 27. McKelvey again lined up at quarterback. Going to take the snap, running to the right side, trying to cut back to the left side. And he's brought down at the line by the Marauder front line.
Brought down by Austin Warp.
And not a whole lot on that run there, as Leopold now checks back in.
The play, 2nd and 7, Mingus.
And it'll be 2nd and 7. Small gain on that run by McKelvey. Now it's Leopold lined up in that Wildcat formation. Leopold going to run to the right side, and he's going to cut back inside. Leopold gets into the end zone. So there's that quick response as Leopold able to get into the end zone 14 yards out. Another touchdown for Cody Leopold and those Prescott Badgers. That is Cody Leopold's 3rd touchdown tonight, as Cole Gross comes in again for the point after. 6:05 to go in the 3rd quarter. 41-21. Snap is away, kick is up, and Gross knocks that one through. 42-21. 6:05 to go in the 3rd quarter. We'll be right back here on KYBC and Verde Valley TV. More football here.
Mingus 21.
Two things we can count on every year:
a new set of tax rules and great weather here in northern Arizona.
Jackson Hewitt Tax Service, locally owned and operated by Lewis Rice since 1997, is here for you all year long.
Your neighborhood Jackson Hewitt Tax Office will help you in all of your taxing situations.
Electronic filing is always free with your tax preparation at Jackson Hewitt Tax Service.
Get more in return. Call 1-800-234-1040 for an office near you.
6:05 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Prescott will kick it away to the Mingus Union Marauders, currently down 42-21 on our Larry Green Chevrolet scoreboard. Badgers fighting for some better positioning in the 4A rankings. Meanwhile, the Mingus Union Marauders are just battling the Prescott Badgers for a victory on senior night. That kick right into the arms of Joseph Freudenreich, and it might be a gift for the Marauder offense as Freudenreich's going to get brought down around the 45. They're going to mark him down at the 47. So good field position for the Mingus Union Marauders as they'll start on their own 47 here with 5:57 to go in the third quarter. 1st and 10 for Mingus Union. Marauders able to score.
Return sets up 1st and 10 Mingus from the 47.
Angelo Alvarez getting into the end zone for the Marauders to start off the third quarter. And, well, they're asking for it again here. Harrison operating under center, 1st and 10. Again, the Marauders on their own 47 on offense. Harrison's going to drop back now to Pat in a different set. Waiting to take the snap. He's going to take it. Direct run here. Harrison on the quarterback keeper fights his way for about 8. Just shy of the first down.
Brought down by Cole Gross.
You see a quick quarterback run there by Zach Harrison. Gives them a good gain on that run. It'll bring up 2nd down.
6 on the play. 2nd and 4 Mingus from the 47.
So now 2nd and 4 after the 6-yard run. Harrison's going to take the snap, hand it off right side to Angelo Alvarez, and Alvarez is going to get stopped right at the line. Nothing had on that one.
Brought down by Cody Leopold.
Cody Leopold in on the tackle. 5:12 to go here in the third quarter. Again, ball spotted. This time now on the Prescott side of the 47-yard line. Ball on the Prescott 47. Harrison lined up at the Marauder 47, waiting to take the snap. He will. Harrison's going to roll out to his right. Got to pass it quick. Pressure coming. Swarming defensive stop by Prescott. Harrison brought down right back at the original line of scrimmage.
By Landon Francis.
And that's going to be a 6-yard loss.
4th and 10 Mingus.
And now the Marauders will look to punt it away. Here on 4th down, 4th and 10. We'll see what the Marauders do as Harrison lines up pretty deep to send it downfield.
Harrison back in punt formation.
4th and 10. Harrison lined up around the Marauder 36, waiting to punt it away with the ball spotted on the 47. Harrison does just that and sends it downfield cleanly. Vega trying to track it down. It'll take a hop at the 10. Vega trying to cut back around, find some room to run. He's got brought down immediately. Great stop by the Marauder special teams. Ian Contreras and Austin Wharf swarming Vega and bringing him down around the 10. Ball will be spotted at the 14, but great punt there by Harrison. Takes a high hop, and Vega trying to dance around the defenders and gets brought down after a very short gain. So 1st and 10, ball on the Prescott 14. They were able to get into the end zone with the Cody Leopold rushing touchdown, but what else is new? Leopold's found the end zone 3 times. Marauders looking to stop him this time. Rice takes the snap. Going to hand it off left side to Leopold. Leopold gets brought down. There's a good stop by the Marauder defense right at the line. Small gain on that run by Leopold.
Brought down by Esteban Laredo.
And it'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 7 Prescott.
After that 3-yard gain there by Leopold. Again, Rice waiting to take the snap. They're going to hand it off to McKelvey. Or actually, I take that back. Different runner this time. It's Cody Hanna. Cody Hanna fights his way for a few yards. Unable to pick up too much there on that run. So now we'll pick it up here on 3rd and short. It's going to be a direct snap again to the running back. Going to go on the left side. That's Cody Leopold. Leopold able to pick up the 1st down and a little bit more on that 12-yard run.
Leopold on the carry. Calvin Miller on the tackle.
We got a stoppage in play here on a 1st and 10
Prescott from the
for Prescott. To that big run again there by Leopold. Leopold getting close to 200 yards on the ground tonight. 3:02 to go in the third quarter. 1st and 10. Ball spotted on the Prescott 37 for now, as our referees talk it over. So still Prescott possession. And we pick it up here again. Ball spotted on the Prescott 37. Leopold lined up in that quarterback position, waiting to take the snap with a man in motion. He will take the snap. Leopold's going to take it himself on the left side, trying to cut back to the inside. He'll find about 5 on that run. Just shy of the first down, but another good run there by Cody Leopold.
Cody Leopold on the carry. Brought down by Michael Grabala.
So that'll be 2nd down.
Gain of 8 on the play. 2nd and 2 Prescott.
After that 8-yard run by Leopold. Leopold's again lined up in that quarterback position. Snap is low, but he scoops it back up and picks up the first down. 3-yard run there from Leopold.
Cody Leopold on the carry.
Leopold at 188 tonight, getting close to 200. As he picks up another first down, so 1st and 10 on the Prescott 49. Getting close to under 2 minutes left in the third quarter. (42-21) our score on the Larry Green Chevrolet scoreboard. It'll be Rice again operating in the quarterback position, waiting to take the snap. He'll take it. Rice going to hand it off left side. McKelvey trying to cut back inside and fight his way for a possible first down. Marked just shy. But another great run there by McKelvey.
Calvin Miller on the tackle. Gain of 9 sets up 2nd.
So it'll be 2nd and inches here for the Prescott Badgers with 1:30 to go in the third quarter. Rice takes the snap. He's going to hand it off again. This time it's Leopold back in the game, and Leopold's brought down just shy of the line. Michael Grijalva with a great stop. That'll bring up 3rd down. What you like to see. I mentioned Michael Grijalva and Mario Camacho are going to be 2 guys to pay attention next season, as they'll enter their junior year as the 2 corners on this Marauder defense. Man in motion again, that's going to be Leopold. He's going to hand it off to the inside. That's Hanna. Hanna able to fight his way for a few more. Ball is loose, but they called him down. Hunter Perkins is saying, wait, I had the opening. I had so many yards. How could you pull it back? But unfortunately, Hanna is down. But another great run there by the big fella.
From the Mingus 35.
Ball is snapped. It's going to be a handoff again to Leopold. Leopold going to the right side. He's going to get 9 on that run. Another bit of those chunk yardage.
Leopold on the carry.
Chunk yards for Cody Leopold as we get close to the end of the third quarter. Ball on the Marauder 28-yard line. 2nd down and close. Rice is going to hand it off. That's McKelvey. McKelvey gets the first down. He gets brought down. So we keep moving here, coming close to the end of the third quarter. Lone man in the backfield, that's McKelvey. McKelvey takes the snap, going to run it to the left side. McKelvey has to bounce off his own blockers, fights off a few defenders and gets brought down after maybe a 1-yard gain. But that should be the final play of the third quarter. We have 12 minutes left before we call it a close in this one. Marauders down 42-21. We'll be right back for the fourth.
Gain of 2 on the play will set up
I'm Chris.
And I'm Tandy, owners of Taylor Waste.
We're homegrown in the Verde Valley and nearly your last local choice.
We want to be your first choice for residential and small business garbage service.
Get a free month service when you make the switch to Taylor Waste.
And enjoy monthly service as low as $16 per month.
Visit TaylorWaste.com for more information.
Or to start service, call Taylor Waste at 649-2662.
Taylor Waste, service tailored to your needs.
All Price Insurance on Main Street in Cottonwood is your local insurance provider for personal and commercial insurance. Call and compare 23 insurance companies for home, health, auto, RV, motorcycle, boat, or ATV. Specialty insurance and insurance bonds are no problem.
Prescott will start on their own on the Marauder 18-yard line, 2nd and 8 here as the fourth quarter gets underway. Leopold's going to take the direct snap, and there is a flag down on the field, so I get a chance to catch my breath here on Verde Valley TV and KYBC. It is the fourth quarter here at Bright Field. Marauders, again, finding themselves down 42-21. It'll be a penalty against the Prescott Badgers that's going to back them up a few yards and put them at 2nd and 13. Leopold lining in at quarterback, waiting to take the snap. Leopold takes it, ball's loose, but he picks it back up. Leopold brought back down at the line. Esteban Laredo
on the carry.
With a great stop.
Throw down by Esteban Laredo. Loss on the play.
Lots of 3 on that run attempt by Leopold. $11:30 to go here in the fourth quarter, 3rd and 16. McKelvey's going to hand it off to Vega, and Vega's going to get brought down at the line again. Now to bring up 4th down, 4th and long for Prescott. Here's an opportunity for Mingus Union.
Michael Gravala. No gain on the play.
And here we go, 4th and 16. A lot of options here for Coach Collette. It's a pretty long field goal, but if you really wanted to be cheeky, you could try it. You've also got potential to go for it just in general. Try to convert on 4th and 16. You've had some big plays through the air and on the ground. Or you can, I don't know, punt it. Be kind of pointless, but good thing I'm not coaching because Coach Collette's going to go for it. Rice going to take the snap, rolling out to pass. Rice going to look to the middle of the field. It is intercepted by Kyle Ramirez. Ramirez picks it up at the 10, and Ramirez is brought down at the 20. Read it beautifully into the hands of Kyle Ramirez. Picked off. Marauders get an opportunity here on offense. Rice with a pass over the middle, right into the hands of Kyle Ramirez. And now the Marauders with an opportunity here with 10:37 left to go in the fourth.
Mingus takes over with the turnover.
What a great interception by Ramirez on his senior night. What a nice gift for Kyle on his senior night. So the Marauders will pick it up on the 20-yard line, 1st and 10. Harrison awaiting the snap, takes it. Harrison going to take it himself, running to the left side, cutting back inside, getting some blocks now on the left side. Harrison's going to step out of bounds. We do have a flag down on the field.
Harrison on the keeper, flag on the play.
As Harrison did gain about 5 on that run, but I think it's going to come back. Might be a penalty against Mingus Union. Yeah, it's going to be holding against the Marauders, so that is going to back them up and slow down a little bit of the momentum on this run. Still a good run there by Zach Harrison, but unfortunately does not go the way of the Marauders, and actually it's going to be a block in the back, which is even worse. That's going to back up the Marauders pretty deep here on 1st down. 10 minutes, 28 seconds left in this ball game. Marauders don't need penalties here.
After the penalty, it sets up.
Again, 1st and very long for the Marauders. 1st and 22 on their own 8-yard line. We'll see what magic Coach Monsabayas and the Marauder offense has. Harrison takes the snap, dropping back to pass. Got to get rid of it. He doesn't. Harrison gets pushed into the end zone, but they're going to call him down at the 1.
Harrison is sacked.
So an unfortunate sack, but fortunate luck that Harrison wasn't sacked in the end zone.
1st and 29, Mingus from their own 1 yard.
As the Marauders are now at their own 1 yard line. 2nd and now and 29.
Timeout. Mingus.
There is a timeout on the field for the Marauders. We'll take one as well. 9:40 to go. Marauders on the 1 when we come back.
Two things we can count on every year.
A new set of tax rules and great weather here in northern Arizona.
Jackson Hewitt Tax Service, locally owned and operated by Lewis Rice since 1997, is here for you all year long.
Your neighborhood Jackson Hewitt Tax Office will help you in all of your taxing situations.
Electronic filing is always free with your tax preparation at Jackson Hewitt Tax Service.
Get more in return. Call 1-800-234-1040 for an office near you.
.940 left here in the fourth quarter. Marauders with the ball on their own 1-yard line. It was an absolute defensive stop for Prescott, and they have been doing a good job after that interception of keeping the Marauders on the Marauder side of the football field. Second and 29 for the Marauders, again on their own 1. Prescott Badgers currently leading the Mingus Union Marauders 42-21 here. 9:40 to go in this entire game. Harrison operating under center. They're going to see if they got him on the hard count, and it's going to be a false start. And you can't back up anymore, so you just restart right at the goal line. And we'll try second down again. Second and 29, Harrison operating under center. Harrison takes the snap. He's going to take it himself just to try to get away from the goal line, and smartly does. Gain of about 4 on that run by Harrison.
Harrison on the keeper.
That's going to push the Marauders away from the goal line and give them an opportunity to run a little bit more. Maybe run a different play, a passing play, a running play. Just something to get something going here. Again, 9:19 to go in the fourth quarter. 3rd and 24 now. Getting close to under 9 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Harrison operating under center with a man in the backfield. It's Alvarez. Harrison takes the snap. Going to drop back to pass. Quick pass to the left side, completed. Hunter Perkins brought down. Maybe a gain of 1 on that reception. What a big stop by the Badger backfield. Cameron Brown on the tackle. Small gain on that pass.
No gain on the play. 4th and 24, Mingus.
It'll be 4th and 24 now for the Mingus Union Marauders. Marauders with the ball on their own 6. Harrison lining up in the end zone to punt it away. 4th and 24. Harrison takes the snap and punts it downfield. It'll take a hop at the 40. Bounce around the 50 and be recovered at the 50. Vega falls and is brought down at the 45. And that's where Prescott will start their drive on the Marauder 45-yard line.
Vega on the return.
Just to give you an update on the scores around the league right now, at last report, Coconino was currently leading Flagstaff 7-0. That score may have changed. And then at last report, Micah Mountain currently down 21-7 to the Bradshaw Mountain Bears, the 2021 4A Grand Canyon Region champions. Congratulations to Coach Bob Young and that entire Bears staff on their season this year. They're going to be taking a trip down in the playoffs on November 19th. Not sure who they'll be playing against, but we'll get you that update. Rice operating at the quarterback position, takes the snaps, going to hand it off right side, this time to
Norris on the carry.
to Norris. So Norris gets the carry there. Morris able to pick up the first down.
Ramirez. Yardage good enough for a first down.
Gain of about 13 on that run by Morris. Haven't seen Morris yet, of course. He's a junior.
1st and 10 Prescott from the Mingus 33.
He's got a good little run there. So ball's now on the Marauder 33, 1st and 10. Rice takes the snaps, going to hand it off left side. That's to Leopold. Leopold's going to cut back inside, now go to the left side, and wow, look at this kid run into the end zone, another score. Cody Leopold scoring from 33 out.
Into the end zone for a touchdown.
Gives Prescott another score and extends this lead now to 48-21. That's tough.
Cole Gross on to attempt the extra
Cole
point.
Gross will come in for the point after. And man, Cody Leopold, have yourself a night. Gross looking to send it through the uprights with 7:40 to go and a 48-21 lead. Snap is a little high, but the kick is up, and it is good. 49-21, Prescott leading on our Larry Green Chevrolet scoreboard. 7:40 to go left in the fourth. Mingus Union down.
Mingus 21.
All Price Insurance on Main Street in Cottonwood is your local insurance provider for personal and commercial insurance. Call and compare 23 insurance companies for home, health, auto, RV, motorcycle, boat, or ATV. Specialty insurance and insurance bonds are no problem at All Price Insurance. Call or visit All Price Insurance today.
Seven minutes and 40 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Our Larry Green Chevrolet scoreboard shows 49 Prescott, 21 Mingus Union. And the Marauders will now get an opportunity on offense, looking to get into the end zone and get a stop and then a score, then a stop, then a score, and do that a few more times and try to get a victory here tonight on senior night. Give you an update here around the league. Coconino currently ahead against Flagstaff 13-0, and that is the start of the third quarter. That kick into the hands of the return man for the Mingus Union Marauders. I believe that's Hunter Perkins, and Perkins is brought down around the 35.
Hunter Perkins on the return.
So the Marauders trying to get something going here. Had a couple flashes of their high potent offense.
First and 10 Mingus from the 35.
We'll see what they can do here on first and 10 on their own 35. Had a tough time last possession getting into the end zone. We'll see if they can change their luck here as we come down to the final minutes. 7:32 left in the Marauder season. Prescott, of course, still fighting for some rankings and some positioning. Again, ball spotted on the Marauder 35. Harrison's going to flip it to the right side. Angelo Alvarez trying to get the edge, and he will not get it. That's going to be a loss on that run.
Angelo Alvarez on the carry. Brought down by Caden Pena.
You can see Alvarez just trying to get the edge on the outside, and is just unable to do so. And you could argue maybe a little horse collar there, but no big deal. Be a loss of 2 there for Harrison. Or a loss of 2 there by Alvarez, I should say. 2nd and 12 now on the Marauder 33 with getting close to under 7 minutes to go here in the fourth. Harrison operating under center with 2 men in the backfield. Harrison takes the snap. They're going to go with the counter. Worf is going to hand it off to Alvarez, and he's brought down that time it was to Perkins, and another loss on that run by the Marauders. So again, having a tough time getting their offense going and continue to go.
Landon Francis with the tackle.
You can see a loss of 3 on that run by Perkins.
3rd and 15 Mingus.
It's had a tough time so far in this second half. 6:30 to go. Harrison with trips left at the Marauder 30 on 3rd and 15. Waiting to take the snap here. Harrison's going to drop back to pass. Pressure coming immediately. Harrison just can only lob it in the air. Into the hands of Austin Worf. How about that? Chuck up a prayer and someone will answer it. Austin Worf with a great catch. First down Marauders. There is a flag down on the field. And Worf is slow to get up, but is slowly getting up. And you can see Harrison's just like, I'm going to throw it in the air. And Austin Worf does a great job of tracking that ball and making the catch. Unfortunately, there is a flag down on the field. So that's going to back up Mingus Union and negate that completion. Man. A holding call. or actually, I believe it was an illegal man down the field. Yes, it was, and it is a penalty on the Marauders. Man, that is unfortunate. What a great completion there by Harrison to Wharf on an absolute prayer. But now we'll try it here on 3rd down and very long. Maybe about 3rd and 30. Ball spotted on the Marauder 29. Harrison takes the snap, flips it left side to Wharf. Wharf going to try to pass it, going to the left side and incomplete. He was looking for Zach Harrison on that Philly special play we saw the Eagles run in the Super Bowl, but it falls thankfully incomplete because Caden Pena was there in the backfield waiting to intercept it. So to bring up 4th down, and yeah, the Marauders will punt it away here. Want to thank a few more sponsors. Jackson Hewitt Rice Accounting, Larry Green Chevrolet, and Tiffany Construction, as Harrison will look to punt it away on 4th and very long. Harrison takes the snap and sends it downfield. It'll be recovered at the 40. Vega will cut back around the 41, now cutting back to the positive side of the field, gets past the 50, now cutting to the Marauder side of the field and gets brought down around the Marauder 38-yard line. So now Prescott again with solid field position and 5:45 left in the 4th quarter. I'll tell you what, I highly doubt we see the Badgers pass. And why should they? Cody Leopold has been phenomenal on the ground. 226 yards on the ground so far on 29 carries. An incredible game for him. And he's only a junior. Rice again operating in the quarterback position, going to take the snap. He's going to hand it off to Morris. Morris to the right side, fights his way for a lot more on that run. Not enough for the 1st down, but at least an 8-yard gain there by Morris. And another good run for that junior running back. So a gain of about 7 on that run by Morris. The junior running back trying to find his way in the offense a little bit more. Five minutes to go here in the 4th. 2nd and 4 now on the Marauder 33. Rice operating in that quarterback position. Takes the snap, hands it off left side. That's Morris. Morris now getting to the edge, going on the left side and trying to get that 1st down. And I believe he was marked just shy.
Morris on the carry.
But a huge run, and they're going to give it 1st down. So Morris able to pick up that 1st down on the 4-yard run.
1st and 10, Prescott.
And he's been coming on nicely here for Coach Collette, another rushing option. So 1st and 10. Ball spotted on the Marauder 28. 4:30 to go in the 4th quarter. Rice and Morris in the backfield. Rice takes the snap. Going to hand it off to Morris on the right side. Morris got some room to run. Cuts back inside and gets dropped right just shy of the 1st down. 9-yard run for the junior.
Brought down by Zach Harrison.
Yeah, Morris doing a good job of finding opportunity when he's given it. His 1st run went for 13, 2nd went for 7, 3rd went for 4, and his most recent run goes down for 9. So 2nd and 1 now for the Prescott Badgers as they look to convert this 1st down and all but put this one away with 3:50 to go here in the 4th. Rice again in that quarterback position with Morris, excuse me. Rice takes the snaps, going to hand it off to Morris on the right side. Morris picks up the 1st down and gets tackled around the 10.
Morris on the carry.
So another 1st down for the Badgers.
First and goal, Prescott.
It's going to be 1st and goal for Prescott from the Marauder 9-yard line. And this is where Prescott, again, just keep running the ball. That's all they really should do. Rice and Morris again in the backfield. Rice waiting to take the snap here. He does. He's going to hand it off left side this time to Morris, and Morris is going to get brought down right at the line. Good stop there by Esteban Loretto in the Mingus Union front line.
Brought down by Espo on the Laredo.
Loss of 2 on that run by Morris. He's been effective so far on the ground. Getting close to 2 minutes left in the 4th. Rice again operating with Morris in the backfield on the Marauder 11, 2nd and 11. Rice takes the snap, hands it off to Morris on the right side. Morris trying to cut back to the inside. He gets brought down, maybe about a 1-yard gain on that run.
Morris on the carry.
Another good carry there by the junior running back.
Brought down by Michael Zunich. No gain on the play. 2nd and goal, Prescott from the 9.
2nd and goal now with the ball spotted at the 9-yard line. 3rd and 9 now, as Morris will line up in the Wildcat position at the running back, or at the quarterback. Morris waiting to take the snap. He will. Morris is going to run to the left side, trying to cut back inside. Morris still fighting, trying to get into the end zone. He'll get brought down just shy. 8-yard run there by Morris.
Brought down just short of the goal line. 4th and goal, Prescott.
And now it'll be 4th and short for the Prescott Badgers. And as you can see, Morris there just turning his legs, trying to fight for a few extra yards. And we'll see what the Badgers do here. 4th and right at the goal line. Morris looking to get into the end zone. Rice in at quarterback. Rice takes the snap, hands it off to Morris. Morris, there is a flag down on the field. Did not get into the end zone. So it'll either be a turnover or we'll redo 4th down after we wait to see what the official call is from our head official. It is Kent Powell.
Mingus.
It's going to be a penalty on the Marauders, so we'll do 4th down again.
Once again, 4th and goal from the 1.
Getting close to under a minute here. And as the season comes down to an end, you know, while the record may not have shown it, this team put together quite a fun run. You know, Coach Provenzano let go in the summertime. This team led, of course, by a plethora of volunteer coaches who are dedicating their time to come out and coach this team. Coaches who coach other programs, coaches who are firemen, coaches who just love the game of football. And they took it upon themselves to take on the task of coaching this program. You bring on Coach Monsabayez, be the face of the franchise. He comes in and just lets the ship steer. Marauders have some great battles this season. You cannot forget the Flagstaff game. You cannot forget how close that Cocoa game was, considering the year before the Marauders got absolutely trounced.
1st and 10.
The Bradshaw Mountain game was phenomenal. I mean, this season, while it has not necessarily been the best, it has been inspiring. As the Marauders all but were counted out, and they put together some great wins. And it's unfortunate it had to end like this here tonight. But it had to come to an end. And it's unfortunate. But this team will be back next season. We'll be back next season. 27 seconds left on this Marauder season. A lot of guys going off to bigger and better things on both sides of the field. Anthony Islis graduating, Zach Harrison graduating, Angelo Alvarez, and a bunch of other guys graduating after this season. Some going to play collegiate sports, some going to continue their academics, some just beginning their lives. Islis operating in the backfield with Zach Harrison, which is so much fun. So Harrison's going to take the snap and hand it off to Islis. And Anthony Islis' first rush of his career, I'm assuming, results in a no gain on that run. So we'll try it again as that gets the clock going. And
gets just out of the end zone.
You know, while there is a lot of uncertainty, I'll tell you what, it's always a privilege getting an opportunity to call football here on Friday nights.
Timeout, Mingus.
We're going to stay here after that timeout for Mingus Union. But getting an opportunity to come down here and call these games for the past 3 years has been a lot of fun. And I look forward to the future. Seeing how this program grows. Seeing where these kids end up in just their everyday lives. And seeing what the future has in store as Esteban Loretto lines up now at a running back.
I'll let you know something on Monday.
We wait to see what's in store with this program. As they hand it off to Loretto, and Loretto, similar fate as Anthony Islas, no gain. And what a great way for those two big guys to end out their high school careers. An unfortunate, bittersweet loss comes to the hands of the Prescott Badgers, who we wish best of luck in the playoffs going forward.
Mingus 21.
As for the Mingus Marauders, while it is unfortunate this is how it had to end, there will be brighter days. There will be another tomorrow. And there will always be Marauder football right here on Verde Valley TV and KYBC. We head into the Gettles High Desert Mechanical postgame show. A victory for the Badgers on senior night. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Yavapai College has 6 campuses and centers in Sedona, the Prescott area, and the Verde Valley. With more than 100 degree and certificate programs, YC has what you need to jumpstart your academic journey. Our athletics teams are some of the best in the nation, and we have plenty of student-led clubs, organizations, and activities. Our full-time student discount makes YC the most affordable option in Arizona for a full-time student. Learn more today at yc.edu.
Since 1925, Tiffany Construction has worked with developers and local and federal government to build, expand, and improve infrastructure, roads, drainage systems, and subdivisions. From concept to completion, the Tiffany Construction team provides a full complement of construction services and state-of-the-art delivery methods customized to fit your needs and budget. They're Arizona's longest tenured family-owned and operated civil contractor and proudly serving the Verde Valley since 1991. Tiffany Construction, knowledge and experience to bring your project to reality.
The Suzy Q Market is the most convenient stop for road trips with 1,500 beverage selections and plenty of snacks. And save on fuel with the Marathon Make It Count reward program. The Suzy Q drive-thru window is the most convenient way to stop for those essentials on the way home.
Road trips start here with something for everyone.
At Suzy Q.
Shop local first, always.
Go Marauders!
You're going to love the new interactive website from Roxu Screen Printers. Now you can create your custom t-shirt design online. Simply choose a t-shirt or hat style, easily upload your logo, or create the perfect design. Workwear, tees, uniforms, polos, and caps, and let's not forget those special occasion tees, all designed online by you. Go to ROKZOO.com, Roxu Screen Printing in Cottonwood, where clothing comes to rock. 24/7 at the all-new Roxu.com.
Choose precision. Choose innovation. Choose robotic-assisted knee and hip replacement. Choose Northern Arizona Healthcare.
Choose the region's most comprehensive heart program. Choose care close to home. Choose world-class surgeons. Choose Northern Arizona Healthcare.
People often refer to Larry Green Chevrolet as the people place. Keeping that reputation is a priority in the community, and with every customer that comes through the door. Larry Green Chevrolet, we're better and we'll prove it. If you're in the market for a new or pre-owned car, truck, van, or SUV, you'll find our selection extensive and the sales team professional and courteous. Visit Larry Green Chevrolet, just off Highway 260 next to Walmart, or LarryGreenChevrolet.com.
Welcome to the post-game report, brought to you by Gettles High Desert Mechanical Heating, AC, and Plumbing Specialist, online at GettlesHDM.com. Stick around for the game recap, including Marauder highlights, scores, and stats. And now let's head back to the press box. Here's your announcers, Philip Catalfamo and Nick Yatsinko.
Why don't we welcome you into the Gettles High Desert Mechanical post-game show here on Verde Valley TV and KYBC. A bittersweet loss for the Mingus Union Marauders against the Prescott Badgers, and that ends their 2021 season. But what a very memorable season it was for a lot of these players and for a lot of these coaches and us here up in the booth. A lot of fun, a lot of great games that we got an opportunity to call this season. It's unfortunate it had to end this way, but you know, we carry a lot of optimism going into 2022, and we're excited to get back calling games again. But taking a look at some of the statistics here in our Gettles High Desert Mechanical post-game show, we take a look at on the ground, Angelo Alvarez for the Mingus Union Marauders was one of the spotlights there. Alvarez able to get into the end zone for the Mingus Union Marauders. 6 carries, 43 yards on the ground for him. A couple guys doing it through the air. Ian Contreras was able to find some reception yards. Austin Worf had a great catch that unfortunately got pulled back. Joseph Frudenreich was able to find some yards. Freddie Jimenez able to get into the end zone for the Marauders in the first half as well. We take a look, of course, on the side of Prescott. I mean, what can you say? A strong rushing attack it is in Prescott, and they are led by Cody Leopold, who had an absolutely phenomenal game on the ground. 29 carries, 226 yards on the ground, and 4 scores for the junior. He'll be back next season for his senior year for Coach Cody Collette. Another guy who ran quite well is his counterpart, Keenan McKelvey. Another great game for him. 13 carries, 83 yards on the ground for him, and 1 rushing touchdown in this win against the Mingus Union Marauders. And like I mentioned, an unfortunate end to this season, but we know the Marauders will be back next season. Excited for another crack at the 4A Grand Canyon region. We'll be here on Verde Valley TV calling games and excited for the start of that season. We do have one more bit of business to get done before we head and wrap up this year. It is our Verde Lee Market Player of the Game. The Verde Lee Market is a favorite of locals and visitors. It has received hundreds of excellent on TripAdvisor. They make the best burgers, Italian subs, and mouth-watering Philly cheesesteaks. They've been owned and operated by Billy and Missy Murray since 2003. Go visit their location off North Main Street in Cottonwood. Again, I don't speak as just only a obligation, but also as a big fan of Verde Lee Market. Great food there. And our player of the game goes to the captain, Zach Harrison. Harrison coming into this game, his final game of the season. Zach Harrison, you can see him right there, number 7 on our Verde Valley TV monitor. And it is unfortunate this game had to end the way it did, 49-21. But Zach Harrison had himself a wonderful night through the air and on the ground as we pull up his statistics here. Harrison able to get in for a rushing touchdown, able to get the receiving passing touchdown to Freddie Jimenez. 10 for 13 is Zach Harrison for 172 yards through the air. Like I mentioned, 1 passing touchdown, 1 interception, unfortunately a fumble as well, 10 carries for 93 yards and a rushing touchdown, a 2-point conversion for him as well. But, you know, he gets our Verde Lee Market Player of the Game. It's been a phenomenal 2021 season. Like I mentioned, it's always a privilege to get an opportunity to call these games. I absolutely love the community here in Cottonwood, and I'll tell you what, everybody here at Yavapai Broadcasting, we look forward to these games, and we're going to miss it for just this short couple months before we're back here in August, getting ready for the start of the season again. And we hope you join us as well. For everybody here at Yavapai Broadcasting, for my partner in crime, Nick Yatsinko, I'm Philip Catalfamo, wishing you a great rest of your night. We'll see you in 2022.
This has been the post-game report brought to you by Gettles High Desert Mechanical Heating, AC, and Plumbing Specialist, online at GettlesHDM.com.
Starting in the late 1920s, Grandpa Gettle and his brothers laid the groundwork for what would become a family legacy. Almost 100 years and 100 patents later, Gettles High Desert Mechanical continues to raise the bar of quality heating, cooling, and plumbing products and services in the Verde Valley.
Call Gettles High Desert Mechanical Heating, Air Conditioning, and Plumbing at 567-2200 or online at GettlesHDM.com, providing solutions for your comfort. Don't settle, get Gettles, and go Marauders!
This has been a presentation of Yavapai Broadcasting Sports. Any rebroadcast or use of this broadcast without written permission from Mingus Union High School or Yavapai Broadcasting is expressly prohibited. Tonight's Mingus Marauder game has been sponsored in part by Gettle's High Desert Mechanical, offering solutions for your comfort. Northern Arizona Healthcare, improving health, improving people. And Suzy Q Market, the best road trips start at Suzy Q. Mingus Marauders football supporters also include Jackson Hewitt Rice Accounting with locations across northern Arizona. Larry Green Chevrolet, the people place. And Tiffany Construction, knowledge and experience to bring your project to reality. Mingus football on KYBC, Verde Valley TV, and MyRadioPlace.com is also brought to you by All Price Insurance. Call 634-2311 to get your quote. Taylor Waste, service tailored to your needs. Yavapai College, you can, we can, together. And Rock Zoo Screen Printers, where clothing comes to rock. We'll return next week for exciting Mingus Marauder football action on KYBC 96.3 FM, online at MyRadioPlace.com, or Verde Valley TV Sparklight Channel 1056 Sudden Link Channel 2.